Dead ass thing they gonna make it alive.
Welcome back to another episode of the Peer to Peer Podcast. I'm your host, Agent Zero. Today I'm joined with my co-host.
Hey, legend of winning.
Let me see your shirt.
Hey, how come you're not coming with like good energy? What's up with that?
I just want to hurry up and get it done.
I feel that. What you got waiting on you?
It is.
My old video.
Huh?
Hey,
That boy got,
hey, shut it.
that boy got could have been record.
Could have been.
Could have been record.
Can I spit something for record? You affiliate? Like,
Go
you
ahead.
get signed?
Go ahead, John. Spit
Yeah.
some, man. He's an executive.
Yo, let's hear it.
They said I could have been. Could have been with the records. Yeah, I'm coming in. I'm not playing chess, playing checkers. Yeah, I'm getting a burger, triple stack from Checkers. Yeah, I got the jean shorts, no socks on, black tee, icy, diamonds on me, VVS. Yeah.
Hey, I see what you're doing.
You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're doing. I see
How
what
much
you're
you
doing.
talking? $1 million?
I see. Well,
$1 million?
for us maybe, but yeah, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. So
You gonna get my family right though. I don't care about me, my mom's and them straight, right?
how big is your family?
It's just 3 of us, including me.
That might, yeah, we get y'all right with some Camrys. Yo, so you been to jail?
Huh?
You been to jail?
I passed it a lot though. I passed it a lot. Like I passed it so much.
But you ain't never been to jail?
Huh?
You never been to jail?
Have you been to
You
a
got-
courtroom?
Yeah. I had a couple speeding tickets.
Oh, no. I mean like for a felony.
No, felony.
A felony? Like,
What's your? You ain't got no like story now. Like you ain't been a.
I mean,
You got charges pending.
I stole some Skittles at Walmart. I got
Ain't
away
nobody
with
trying to
it.
hear that weak shit, bro. Ain't nobody trying to hear that weak
Nah,
shit.
but I passed it.
Niggas.
Nah. It was a great escape. I took it from the electronic.
Backpack
Nah,
shit was in 2000.
nah, bro. No, you gotta hear me out though. I
We ain't
took
trying. I ain't got to hear that.
no. I took the
Your
family
mom's gonna be
size
riding the
Skittles.
bus. No Camrys.
Family size Skittles. I took the family size Skittles from the TVs from the electronic section all the way past the greeter to the car. She didn't check my receipt.
So no pending cases.
I don't think you could have been material.
Yeah,
man.
you not could have been. Nah,
you mean?
he wasn't gonna work out. We need somebody who can really go out there for the streets. You know, have somebody we can really.
I stay right by
sell.
Davis.
Suck in for the streets.
Yeah, no, that's
Because
a
Davis,
gated
that means you in
community
the
right
gate.
there.
That's what that means.
It's a gated community.
You in the gate. And
No, I'm from the trenches.
I need to.
I'm for the trenches.
Nah, you in the gate.
I'm from the trenches.
From the
Nah,
trenches, man.
you live in La Trenche. That's the neighborhood you live in, and that's where I live, where the gate is at. And I need the people outside the gate so they can fund me in the gate, so my family can be right.
I know blood.
Your blood brother.
No, like I know gang members.
But
You
you're
down?
not a gang member.
You down?
Huh?
You down?
I mean, you'll get my mom straight. I'm now forever.
Whoa.
Hey, okay. all right.
Hey, you gonna turn into a real Cash Money Records situation.
Anything you need, just give me the pen.
Niggas wild.
Hey,
Ain't it wild that people be like that, no cap, just ready to sign their life over?
Yep. You're like, what'd you say?
man.
$200,000 advance and a couple diamonds? Okay, let's do it.
Some used diamonds, the same watch you had the last rapper you signed wearing?
Yeah,
I'll do that.
yeah.
08 Maserati.
The
08
hand-
Maserati.
Yeah, 08 Maserati Ghibli.
and
Ghibli.
a fake chain with the pendant reel.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I never thought about that. Why don't niggas just do that?
Fake chain, but the pendant's real, because people only check the pendant at Linux.
Yeah.
Check the pendant.
They don't even try and check the chain.
when they come up on you, it's just a pendant.
Yeah. Oh, you just tell them what you want to check. Yeah, just check
Yeah,
this right
yeah,
here.
check this part right here.
Check this right here.
Specifically.
Yeah, this dime right here, the third one from my shoulder.
specific
This one
dime.
real. Check this one.
This one right here. Just check.
Yeah,
check
check that one right here.
Just give me the tester. I can
I'll
show
do
you.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on a budget. Just check my left earring.
Yeah.
This left earring. They gave me a deal. They gave me a deal.
And give me half off. Literally.
But I lie
nigga.
to you, when you buy luxurious stuff, you need to be careful for the people that give you deals,
Yeah.
man. There's a couple people that gave some good deals on teeth, and they should not to be big rectangular pieces
Yeah,
of teeth,
big
man.
chief teeth. That's embarrassing. What you got over there, Lo?
Got some Cinnabon.
Oh, big bite low.
Oh man,
Ooh, big
whole
bite.
thing. Wow, you got a large.
Ooh, big bite.
Okay,
Ooh.
wow.
Don't get it on
you
your
really
denims.
know how to stuff it
Don't
down.
wipe your hands on your denim.
Yep.
Ooh, that boy got the dirty acid wash. That boy got that drip on.
Hey man, y'all listening on Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher. Thanks for showing love. Apple Podcasts, people, man. Make sure to drop a 5-star. We're one of the biggest gaming podcasts on YouTube. PS5.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. Just make sure I had to get a gaming topic in there for the one time, man. Make sure to say a big a big fuck you to Audio Mac. Again, YouTube people, man, peer-to-peer on YouTube just hit 100K. Y'all want to see the video? It is available on peer-to-peer on YouTube. Make sure to hit the noti bell if you haven't already. Go.
Noti gang.
That being said, the word of mouth, man, y'all been putting on. We're trying to get Jimmy Butler on the podcast really badly, so I'm gonna keep tweeting at him until eventually. Jimmy. Actually, I'm gonna wait for him to come to Atlanta to play a game, and then I'm gonna tweet at him. Actually, I'm gonna tweet at him like the week before.
I'm gonna say it before.
Yeah. And then
his schedule cleared out.
Yeah.
You know, he be working hard, so he can't.
Of course.
You can't just hit him at the last minute because you know he's gonna be working out before the game and then working out after the game.
Yes. So Jimmy Butler, just like
working out on the plane.
We have Evolution basketballs out all around the house. You can dribble while we record the podcast. Yeah. So you won't miss
a lot of balls for you to dribble.
Yep. Huh?
Both hands. Like you said, you have balls everywhere around the house for him to dribble, so he can stay at peak performance.
Evolution basketballs, to be specific.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyway, hey, appreciate y'all showing love on these podcasts, man. So we back at it. Lo, talk to us, man. What convinced you to join the record label Wave? Because the could have been equivalent is signing Facebook deals nowadays.
Stop.
They got him on that contract there.
I was trying to get my mom out the way. You know what I'm saying? I really came up living on my own, and I stumbled into Drewski at the mall, and I just started spitting my 16.
Let me hear it.
I only got 3.
Yeah, let's hear it. Hold on, let's hear it.
My shit wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
It's the same thing I put on the internet, bro. You already heard it.
No,
I hear it.
Spit it again.
Spit it again.
Wow, pause.
Spit on it.
Spit on it. Spit on the mic. I want to hear it. I want to see it. I want to see the words come out your mouth.
Okay. Anyway, I saw Drewski.
I want to see.
I can't do it anyway because
you're not spitting yet. Marcel,
come on the mic.
I can't do it for free because contractually speaking, any money I get, 98% goes to him. So I can't do it
98?
for free.
98.
Yeah.
So if you were to sign me, how much would I get?
You would have got 98% of my 2.
So I'm not. So my position was not going to change. I'll just be making hits.
Yeah, nah.
They had you in the dungeon, man.
Yeah.
Hard at work.
But I mean, it still works out.
Hey, real quick, I was just thinking while you were talking, bro. Am I not a savant when it comes to this content creating thing, bro? I had a goddamn TikTok deal before people liked TikTok, and I put people on, man. I say, yo, go to TikTok, man. You know why? Because it reminded me a lot of Vine. I knew how dope Vine was.
Yeah.
And then I'm just thinking, I had the first ever Facebook deals too. And that's back when they were giving good deals. And now everyone's signing these horrible deals. They have no idea how horrible they are. And I can't help but think I was there first.
You want to explain that to people?
I don't know if I can get into, well, I ain't signed shit. So, yeah, they're bad deals, bro. A lot of these Facebook deals people are signing is deals that would take them away from other better areas they could be spending their time. People get so bamboozled by like the money amount when they look at a contract, they just overlook like the opportunity cost of things, because it's getting like when you spend so much time somewhere, it's not just the money you're making there, it's the other money you could have been making in other places, and it's the other time you could be spending to build up other things. You feel me? For example, when we do our playback videos, the opportunity cost is mad low. It takes us like 30 minutes to react to a video, public interview video like we're doing soon. I don't know if it's just going to drop by the time this comes out, but we recorded a video. That might take like 4 or 5 hours max. Like that's the max investment we're going to make into a video. And then boom, Caleb edits it. And then boom, toasted title, thumbnail. And then we might pitch in from time to time. But like that's the extent to which like we get involved. And then in that same time, like your 5 hours you put into getting your little Facebook stream made you nothing. It's not growing your own shit. It's not. Anyway, I think it's hilarious. I think it's fucking hilarious because the original deals they were offering were stupendous, in my opinion, which is why I hopped on there. And I remember when I did, people were like, Facebook streams? But now it's like, that's a regular thing. People don't mind going on to Facebook to watch gaming live streams. And that's the second time I did something that was taboo at first, but now is like recognized as being mad normal.
I think people just get to the point where, especially when you're a content creator, the more consistent of a check you can get, the better off it may be for you, right? So like when you're creative, it's your paycheck can fluctuate drastically on a month-to-month basis. If there's some type of consistency that you can always fall back on, I think a lot of people enjoy that. But I always tell people, like, when they think that way, which I'm not saying there isn't any logic connected to that, I always ask, like, if you want something consistent, then why, like, there's other ways in the space that you can be productive and earn a consistent check. Why would you want to do content creation, or why would you want to be an entrepreneur? Like, you could just be a work for hire and then edit for somebody, or set up some streams for something like that for somebody. Like, why don't you just do that then? Because if you just want something consistent, that's what's going to be. On the flip side, content creators and entrepreneurs, they thrive off of the idea that I can control how much money I make on a week-to-week basis, and they don't use it as like a problem. If anything, we see it as an opportunity, because it's like we can really make a ridiculous amount. Yeah,
there's no cap. And the problem with the contracts, I mean, just my surface level knowledge of the shit they're offering right now is they're just requiring so much time from people, and that's the only thing you can't get back. So the reason I have 5 channels right now, and I'm about to make my 6th one, is because I could delegate a lot of the tasks associated that require time to other competent people. When you're live streaming, you can't delegate. People expect you to be the face on the live stream. So in that sense, live streaming is a very expensive production because it uses your most valuable asset, your fucking time. And so when you're giving up so much of it for a consistent bag, regardless of how big it might be. I know I've heard the numbers they're offering some people, and I've also heard with the contingencies it comes with. I just think to myself, like, that's such a short-term decision. And I get it if you're like down bad and you need some money and maybe like you didn't have any other offers. Like, those people, is understandable. For them, it's like a lifeline. That's a lifeline. You're going to hold on to it, make the most out the situation. Maybe you blow up on Facebook, and now like that's a whole other revenue source, because that on top of the money they give you, plus like the stars on the app and the other types of donations people could do. Like, there's people like Stone Mountain, Good Game Bro, that have proved like you could have a full-time income just off of the money you make, not even on the deal side, just on other people supporting you on Facebook. Yeah, there's enough of a community over there. Like, there's so much. There's already a huge existing user base. They're just pushing those guys to gaming content creators. Yeah. So when Facebook is signing hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of streamers to put in that type of hours they're requiring them to put in, it's clear to me that they're really just doubling, tripling down on gaming. And part of that is like, they need more content to push to people, because largely the views you get off of streaming, why is your mouth open?
Because Curry's dropping 62 right now while we're talking.
Courage?
Curry is dropping 62 right now as we're talking.
What quarter is it?
I don't know. Holy shit.
I saw him trending like 30 minutes ago.
All right, go. Keep going. Keep talking.
No. I kind of want to watch this then.
66 points.
62.
Gosh, I couldn't even see that. Are those your spare glasses, Lo?
No, those are mine.
Oh, I thought you left your glasses. You couldn't see, so you put your extra glasses on. Forgot you left your spare up top.
Tell me what quarter it is, man. No. Because if it's the third quarter.
No, the game is its fourth quarter is about to end.
Damn.
62 against Dame.
That's tough.
Tough. And niggas was talking. Yeah, niggas just talking.
I fucking hate people, man.
Niggas just talking.
That's so tough.
62.
Imagine you're Dame. People are finally starting to compare you to Curry, and he just shits on you like that.
58% from the field, 50% from three, 94.
He shits on you open cheeks.
Anyway, the streaming game is mad fascinating to me. Yeah, there's a lot of money to be made, and I get excited seeing people secure bags, man. I ain't seen some of my favorite content creators get Facebook deals. It made me happy, man. Yeah. Put a smile on my face.
Just don't get bamboozled, though. Yeah. Because, like, we shouldn't be going into 2021 and people still getting bamboozled by contracts just because you think it's, like, some money you've never seen before. I always tell people all the time, if they're willing to, put that much money into you or give you that much money, then what do you think you're actually worth? Because there's no way Facebook is just giving up $30,000 or $40,000 for an individual without them believing that they're going to make way more than that in return. So just understand, like, if you're willing to grind that much anyway for that 30, 40, or 50,000, if you're not just grinding yourself for that amount of money, or you just end up grinding for the amount of time that they tell you to grind for, then you're probably going to get that type of value, if not more, later on down the road. You just got to invest in yourself sometimes. I get it. Some people got to make money, but, I just don't want you to, be taken advantage of. And I think as a space continues to grow, that's something that's going to continue to be a problem, especially when bigger companies and corporations get involved. They're going to find different ways to just take advantage of you.
Yeah.
You don't need Facebook when you got could have been.
Yeah. You can sign it could have been.
Can I just spit one more? Like, this may sound, this is my best one, though. This is what I spit to Rick Ross. And he was thinking about signing me, but he had a little Wingstop meeting he had to do. You ready? You ready?
All right, that's it.
Here we go. I'm just a young medium brown guy trying to stack a meal. I had a 3-course broccoli vegetables on my meal. I get it Ziploc in my bag. I keep it sealed. I'm shooting deep half-court shots like Bradley Beal. Ooh. Yeah, I like my favorite color turquoise. Nah, it's teal. I'm just 100% all the time. I keep it real. And if a nigga try me or try my nigga low, I keep the steel.
Okay,
yeah. I kill a nigga for you low. I kill a nigga for you low. Yeah, real gangster. I'm a bad guy. Yeah, I'll go to jail for you if you need me to. Depends on my pocket. Just let me know. Depends on my pocket.
What side of town you from?
Huh?
What side of town you from?
Where I need to be from.
I don't know. You let me know.
The baddest part. Where they filmed the Bluff set. Like that house behind where he robbed the little couple in the car.
Okay.
I was right there looking through the window. I was like, yes, dummies, let them get in the car.
So you from the streets.
Yeah.
All right.
Vine City.
All right.
Yeah, you know what that said.
I know that.
You know exactly what that said. With the dog be on the roof. Yeah, you know, yeah.
All right. So you've been doing a little couple things. So you got to steal. You keep it on you or something like that.
Yeah, it's never too far.
You keep it on you though. Like you the one who doing it.
We share it.
You share it.
Just hopefully with the time coming, I need it. It's my turn to have it.
I mean, like you see, is it registered or is it registered or y'all scratch?
It has a name on it.
Y'all scratch it off or
huh? Yeah, it's a dirty one. You know what I'm saying? That's what real street dudes do.
All right, yeah, we got them. All right, that's all I need to hear.
You know what I'm saying?
Here it could have been. We work with the feds.
So how much we talking now?
Here it could have been. We work with the feds. So that's a felony. We just got that nigga for. And there's no need for us to sign any felons, because we ain't gonna make no money.
I'm clean though.
You.
You know what I'm saying? You need the best of the best. I don't get caught. I don't get caught.
It's cool.
Actually, I know a really good op you can get in touch with. Waleed.
Oh, I thought you about to say.
Yeah, he rapped too.
I thought you about to say.
We share the same weapon.
I thought you about to say.
It's his turn right now though.
I thought you about to say Lieutenant Davis. I was like, I'm familiar with him.
Lieutenant Davis. Yeah,
that's our number one snitch right there.
Oh, he got a reputation in the industry.
Yeah, he got a good snitch.
I had hard times, bro. I had to sleep with extra blankets because it wasn't hot enough for me.
Okay, you got a story.
I went 30 minutes without running water.
Okay,
hard times.
You got a story.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
How many brothers and sisters you got?
I got one that lived with me, but it was hard. We had to share a lot of stuff. I remember one time I had to drink milk, and it was like one day after it expired. Toughest day of my life.
All right, don't worry.
Toughest day of my life.
Don't worry. We can exploit that.
I used to wait in the bus stop in the cold with no beanie on.
Oh yeah, we can exploit that. We can exploit that. Yeah, we can.
I'm marketable too. Niggas afraid of me too. I don't need no security. Niggas not gonna try us with me around.
Okay,
I like that.
Low overhead. I like that.
Yeah, low overhead. You don't need security with me. I'm the artist and the shooter.
You be in and out real quick. You be in the jail, out the jail, back in. So that's good. We're gonna make quick money off you. That's good.
Yeah,
that's good. Yeah. Good. So I'm gonna just send the contract over.
And I only make minimal statements. Minimal.
I'm gonna send the contract over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sign it.
Now it's on there. There's gonna be some legalities. It's gonna be some big words.
I started reading last year, so I'm just gonna sign it. Just let me know.
Last year?
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect.
I just put all my heart into this music stuff.
Okay.
I was waiting for this moment.
Perfect. Yeah, you ain't gotta worry about getting no representation. We got that here too. All right. So
wipe your glasses right quick. Wipe your glasses. I know you didn't see this coming.
It almost cost you the contract. So, but like I said before, you ain't got to read over it. Just sign over it. Now it's gonna say
they're just formalities.
It's just formalities.
Yeah.
Now what's gonna say is, I'm going to obtain 98% of the music and the money.
And I really,
because the thing is, they would in the industry what they call is a 360. What we call it here could have been is a 720. So like it's just, but for the most part, 98% gonna be to us.
All right,
and you gonna retain everything else.
And we really went to bat for you right there, man.
What about my advance? Like what I get up front? Like right after I sign a contract, when do I get a chain too?
No, it's gonna be half of what you retain is gonna be the advance.
So half of my 2%.
Yeah.
How much is that? We talking like 100,000.
Yeah, it's gonna be like one. You know me, something.
Six figure.
It depends how many decimals you. I mean digits put behind the decimal, but we gonna figure it out.
Okay.
We gonna figure it out.
I'm gonna get a new account.
Yeah, you gonna need a new account. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Wells Fargo. Well, Wells Fargo, they don't put no limit on, like, you can put a minimum amount in there and they'll give you the bank account. So yeah, for sure. Okay. Yeah, we got you. We gonna
never mind.
We gonna make some money.
I'm gonna tell my whole family quit their job. Me and my mom are gonna quit our job because we straight now. We could have been records. We straight now.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
I'm gonna call her right now. Just tell her to quit.
Tell her to quit.
Tell her to quit.
Yeah, tell her to quit.
We gonna be straight. Yeah, we gonna be straight. Yep.
And call her right now. Let her know
yeah, we gonna be straight.
Yeah.
And call her right
we really went to bat for you, man. They was about to give you 1%. We said, nah, John
I was like, we got double that.
Yeah, at least.
Hey, Ma.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just got signed. Quit your job. I just got signed to Could Have Been Records.
You what?
I just got signed to Could Have Been Records.
Boy, bye.
No. So no, it's good though. They gonna only take 98%. We get 2%.
John?
It's a great deal. Already signed. Well, I didn't sign yet, but I'm not. Nothing's stopping me from this point. This is gonna change our life. So I'm gonna quit my job in the morning. You quit yours. We taking care of. They say they take care of their clients.
How dumb do you sound?
Huh?
Did you hear what you just said?
No, I'm just too excited. I just wish I had a pen on me right now. That's the only reason I ain't signed yet.
John?
Tell Dylan we good. That new PS5, we getting a couple of them. We good. We got 2% on the way. I don't know, because I'm gonna have a hit, so we're gonna make so much off of that. That 2%, it may sound like a minimal, but it's not though. So just go ahead, quit. When you wake up, we're gonna be rich. We're gonna be rich. I'm gonna sell my car. I don't even need that no more. I want that AMG green interior.
Are you stuck on stupid?
Huh?
John.
It's some formalities, but I don't know what that means.
There is something fundamentally wrong with you.
Fundamentally? What are you talking about?
You sound stupid as hell. They're gonna give me 2% and not quit my job. Are you silly?
You act like I'm not getting nothing. You think I'm just doing it for charity, like a hobby? I've been rapping for so long, and this our break. You should be happy.
I'm going back to bed.
She happy. She just don't know how to express it. She happy. She just don't know how to express herself. She not used to that. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the mud. You know what I'm saying? When you get phone calls like that, you think it's scam mail. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. I appreciate you though.
Yeah, she gonna come around, man.
She gonna come around. When she see that money come in,
you pulling that new foreign,
yeah,
that
Mazda,
that Camry, what it called?
Oh, that's that
The
new
Mazda.
Lamborghini, the Lamborghini Camry. Oh,
no, I think it's
Do I need to check the VIN? Nah, nobody gonna drive it before me.
Nah,
First
it's gonna
owner.
be new. It's gonna be new. It's gonna be new.
Yeah, I'm excited, man.
Oh, that'd be wild. The way she phrased that, they gonna give you 2%.
She happy.
I think I just worked in some abs right there. Like my 8-pack is on the way, bro.
Man.
Oh man, your mom didn't seem too grateful for the opportunity though.
It's just like, you know what I'm saying, coming out the mud, like a young nigga like me don't get that many opportunities like that. So it's like when I just call her, like, what time is it? 11 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm too real of a nigga to tear up right now. You know what I'm saying? I keep that still on me. I'm dangerous. You know what I'm saying? But like, it is what it is, man. Did I get a shirt too?
That might come out your 1%.
Yeah,
your advance.
Yeah,
You keep it then. That's okay. I got close. But I'm all about that money, that paper out.
Isn't that crazy? That's what they do. Like all the stuff they give them is out of their own advancement, and they still take it.
Yeah, that's why I don't sign with nobody else. That's why I knew that at least you keep it honest with me up front.
Yeah.
See, I don't need the contract. You trustworthy, man. You got my best interest. Like niggas be stupid nowadays, just signing shit. I'm not one of them. I'm not.
I'm not one of him.
I'm not one of them.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. How y'all feel about G-Eazy?
What happened to him?
I mean, I haven't heard him in a minute. He had that song with Tory Lanez and who is it?
Cardi B?
No, it said, "Can we and still be friends?" Though. That song was smooth, but I haven't heard nothing after that.
He had a song called One of Them. I don't know, it just gave me vibes when you said it.
Oh.
He said he basically was just talking about one of everything in life that he wants, just a whole bunch of material things. You know what I'm saying?
And now it's possible. I'm one of them dreams. Like when people ask me how I came up, I'm gonna thank Marcel.
Yeah, as you should.
Yeah.
I get glasses too. We can just look alike.
We gotta look at the budget, you know.
Okay.
We gotta look through our 98% to see if we got enough room for that. Why you on your phone?
I seen that big house. I need one of them. I seen that Lambo. I need one of them. I seen them PJs. I need one of them.
Ooh.
I seen them bad bitches. I need one of them.
Ooh, I get hoes
I
too.
seen them Rollies. I need one of them.
Ooh.
I seen them Grammys. I need one of them. I seen them millions. I need some of them.
Ooh.
See normal people. I'm not one of them.
Don't sing that to me, Lo. I'm gonna need 3% though. We may have to negotiate.
That was the hook. That was the hook of the song.
Man.
Oh,
I need
man.
some baddies.
That is one of the worst hooks I've ever heard.
I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of catchy. So, you know what I'm saying?
No.
It's catchy.
I haven't heard shit from him
in a good second. When you phone, you pay rent, bro. Before I start exposing you all throughout.
I don't pay rent, bro.
Yeah, well, how you don't pay rent?
I don't pay rent. Lowell hit me up on the 1st of the month talking about pay rent. Like I'm supposed to know it's the 1st of the month.
Isn't that crazy how you have to pay rent every month? So I shouldn't even have to hit you up to begin
No,
with.
but it's a different amount because utilities is different every month. So I
No,
can't just.
it's-
So wait, I'm gonna ask you the question. I could just send you recurring. I could just put it on
Yes,
automatic,
Yes.
and I'll be correct every time.
Yes.
Fucking liar. 'Cause I asked him the same question 3 months ago.
It
He said
is.
no.
It's- no, because it adjusted at the beginning of the thing. It is now. It's a flat thing now. Yes.
So I'm about to send you the same amount.
Yes.
I don't want to hear no adjust this, adjust. I'm not adjusting
No,
shit.
You don't have to adjust nothing.
I'm not adjusting shit.
We hard. You made to sign him too. I like that. That boy hard.
Yeah. Thanks, John.
Nah, bro. Don't make me have to do you like Jesser, bro. Put you on payment plans, all right? Don't make me have to do you like Jesse did Moby, bro. Put you on these plans, boy. Send these bank statements your way, tell you how much you owe in back rent. Don't make me have to do that to you, boy. Yo, let's talk about that.
Yikes.
I'm not gonna make a final verdict yet because I want to hear what everybody else has to say. But I said on Twitter, man, after hearing Jesser's side of things, seems like I'm more so siding with Jesse. You know, me and Jesse, you know, we go
Who the
way
hell is
back.
Jesse?
Huh?
Who the hell is Jesse?
That's Jesser's nickname.
No,
Jesse.
it's his real name.
Oh, that's Jesse. That's Jesser's
Jesser's
real name.
Real name Jesse.
Jesse.
Oh,
Jesse sounds like a nickname.
so Jesse.
Naming your child Jesse is a wild thing to do.
Jesser. Jesser's the nickname.
Jesser's a YouTube name.
Oh, and Jesse is his real name.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know him by Jesser.
So yeah. After listening to Jesser's video, I'm at the side with him, man. So far, the Mopey and Jesse beef, or the Tyler and Jesse beef, I got to side with Jesse, man. So I think he got a lot of facts.
I gotta take a shit, bro. I just ate some salmon that was raw.
Whoa. But I will say this though. There's a couple things that Jesser said that didn't address some of the problems that people had, and I don't. You know, some people probably not going to acknowledge that, but there were some things I was like, but you didn't really address what this nigga had to say. So
He said,
Jesser and Mopey, let's get back to that. Let's get back to this beef. Yeah, so man,
"You remember how on the last podcast you was like, what do you think about the drama?" And I was like, I don't know yet because I haven't heard everyone's perspective. And you were like, oh, there you go again. Remember when you said all that? Look who looks stupid now.
Not really. I said you can just form an opinion.
Why
And then
though?
your opinion can
Why would
change.
Why would you form an opinion before you have the information?
Your opinion can change.
So you're willing to form opinions on incomplete information,
Oh,
No, off of the information I know, that's my
which is
opinion.
incomplete. Clearly,
Ooh.
you only heard one side.
I can still form an opinion.
But I'm saying, why do you want to form
I'm not saying I
opinions
don't
on?
want to. We have a podcast. We're talking. So
tension.
So what? We have to have opinions on shit.
Oh
I'm not
my.
saying it has to be concrete opinions. Things can change.
No. I'm not even willing to have an opinion on something unless I have enough information for it to be valid.
Valid. That's a valid point.
No, I think if you're watching this podcast and listening and you think that my opinion is concrete on something that's clearly still like moving, then I mean that's your
No,
problem.
bro. You could have an opinion on something when you hear both sides. Then maybe somebody else, a third party, comes in later and your opinion changes. That's fine.
Okay,
but
so
you didn't even have it.
You heard both sides of both Mopey and Jesser.
Man, I'll let you go first, bro. Your ever evolving incomplete opinions. What do they look like?
Man.
Man.
Well, first thing, Cash's video was completely unnecessary. There was literally no purpose of why Cash made that video because not only were you not there, but then your perspective doesn't hold any weight because you weren't there, and a lot of things that Mopey was referencing to was anecdotal, like it was things that happened in a moment.
Anecdotal.
Anecdotal. No,
No,
anecdotal.
You said it wrong.
No, anecdotal. That's a real word.
Anecdotal.
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 He just added
So
a
these are
syllable.
anecdotal evidence, and Yeah, if you weren't there, I didn't. I understand why Cash did it because he's part of Too Hype, but it's like I don't think anybody was like necessarily gaining much out of a Cash reaction since he wasn't there, and Mopey said he didn't have any problems with Cash. So I think the biggest one was Jesser, obviously, because they were friends, they grew up together. It was very interesting to see some of the things that he referenced to, and this is not my concrete opinion because things can change. But I will say this. Gaining everything that I've seen from both sides, I honestly don't think that Jesser is that much in the wrong. To the point where I would even argue that Jesser is actually fine because a lot of the things that Mopey was referencing to or complaining about were things that were, I believe, beyond. I think expecting someone to do all the things that Mopey wanted out of Jesser was a bit extreme, especially when you realize all the things that Jesser was already doing for Mopey. So then I was like, that is a bit extreme. There is some level of responsibility that you have to take upon yourself because regardless of what is surrounding you, at the end of the day, you are the one who's making the decision to do or not to do whatever's around you with the substance abuse, and to just put that on everybody else to kind of help you out. To look at it, it's a bit much, but I think what's going to continue to be a constant theme is just lack of communication. Because it feels as if like if there was communication there, I do believe a lot of what they had a problem with one another or even throughout the entire group could have been solved or could have been resolved before we got to this point. So it seems like communication is the biggest problem.
So that's your diagnosis?
Communication is the biggest problem, and I don't think Jesser is as false as Mopey tried to make him out to be. To the point where if I had to pick a side, I would probably favor more Jesser because whatever he was expecting, whatever Mopey was expecting out of him, Jesser's not obligated, especially when you realize all of the things that Jesser claimed that he was doing.
That's your concrete opinion.
I fucking love John, man.
So what is your semi-damp wet cement opinion? Because that cement.
See, the thing is I know things that haven't been said in the videos, and I'm not going to speak on those things. But that's
between Jesser and Mopey.
Yes.
Okay.
So I can't, but I'm not going to speak on those things. You asked me for my opinion, but it would involve, bro. I do have another shit coming. This raw salmon is not good for me.
Why did you eat raw salmon?
I just didn't cook it enough, and I was like,
I was about to say you did put it on the stove. I don't know if you turned the stove on or not.
No, I'm good. I'll just hold this one in, bro.
Yeah, just hold it in.
For a moment, my asshole felt so good because it was just like, you know, when you just deplete everything in your ass, and it just
please stop talking.
Ass
to me
depletion.
like this.
Yeah, like when you take a shit and it just feels like everything is gone, you feel empty and like whole at the same time.
No.
You ever shit something and look at it, but that came out of me?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I did, John.
I'm never looking at my
Anyway.
shit and amazed that it came out of me.
But is shit soft or hard?
It can be either.
Yeah, it depends on what you ate.
Yeah.
Mine right now is liquid, so.
Oh man.
That's not good. That's not good at all.
Yeah, I know. Thanks. But yeah, so this is what I would say, and I don't know the whole situation either. And that's the thing. Even what I was told is not even like there was a lot that wasn't said in their videos that I know has happened, right? Mm-hmm. Now that being said, the only mistake, I don't want to say the only, but it seemed like the biggest mistake Too Hype made is making it seem like they're all best friends.
Yeah.
Because in a business world, nothing they did is unethical. Not nothing, but that's very normal in the business world to operate the way they've been operating. Very, very normal. It's not even seen as unethical. From everything I've heard so far, I can't see any moral wrongdoing on the business side. The only incongruence is they get on YouTube and everyone assumes they're best friends. So when you make a business decision over a friend decision, people get confused. They're like, isn't that somebody that you really fuck with on a friend level? And same here. Waleed knows he has like Waleed privilege. Like Waleed gets away with a lot of stuff that if anyone else in my business life tried doing, then they would get canned immediately.
Not like me, right? right? Like me? Because we're friends, right?
That's because
we're best friends, right? You said this already, so
but that's
don't back down on it. We're best friends, right?
We were, but you started.
Whoa, what? we're best friends, right?
We'll get into that later, Marcel.
All right, nigga. Pay
Yeah.
your rent then. Pay your rent. If we didn't pay your rent then, and we not best friends.
Nah, but Waleed is the same thing. Waleed does things very off. Waleed would still not be my editor if we weren't as close. He just wouldn't be, because Waleed is, for a lot of reasons, not the ideal editor. But he's Waleed, so I override business decisions all the time just because he's Waleed.
Yeah.
And so when you see us on video and we're very familiar and there's chemistry there, it's because we've known each other forever. So I often make decisions against my business sense in favor of Waleed.
Yeah.
So people kind of just expect that when you portray yourselves as friends. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of see myself in Jesser a lot because I'm also really busy. So I get not having time to like if
Clean up someone's room.
That's part of it. But like if you told me like you were having a big problem, like personally me, I don't talk to people about my problems. You know what I'm saying? So I just try and handle it myself. So if you have a problem in my head, I think you should handle it the same way I would handle it. And like even in Jester's video where he sent him like Tony Robbins, because in Jester's head, like that's how you handle a situation.
Yeah.
Is you just watch a video and it inspires you and then boom, it's solved.
Yep.
So that's from my little information that we have there. I don't want to just put it all on a miscommunication, but it almost feels like they shouldn't have portrayed themselves as best friends if they were making business over friend decisions. That's all I think. When DDG is doing his little thing, signing people, he makes it clear to everyone in his audience that these are business decisions. Subscribe to these people. I'm going to leave their top link in the description. Let's get them to 100,000. This is business. I got them signed to my business. This is business.
Yeah.
So when DDG makes a business decision, that's in congruence with everything else that he has going on. Business decision, DDG is a money getter. He's getting more money. So if it comes out that DDG hold people on contract, people might not give a fuck. Actually, they won't give a fuck. They won't. But if DDG was like, this is...
They won't.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Let's be clear, they won't.
They call me Cranberry.
They do from time to time. But if he came out saying these are my best friends and we're gonna get along and be in videos together, and then made a business decision, then it's then people you could understand, and that's just people that don't get business though. But that's their whole audience.
That's their audience. Exactly.
So that's just a tough scene when your whole audience just doesn't understand why certain decisions were made.
That's the reason why I thought Jesser had the most to lose, because if you keep pushing that perception out there and then you're switching up saying these are business decisions, and it's like, well, it's not going to correlate with the audience because they think that y'all are friends, so you're doing certain things special for him. But on the flip side, again, I'm not privileged to all the information you are, but if I'm listening to what they're saying, it sounds like there's a lot of things that Jesser did where he went out of his way because he was his friend. Now, I'm not saying that applies to every single last decision that they made.
Stuff like that is so impossible to prove, man. Because, like, let's say you're going through something, right?
Well, I'm not talking about me going. I'm talking about...
I know. I'm just giving you an example. Okay. Then, I mean, I could text you to show you support, but, like, I'm not recording phone calls with you, and I'm not recording, like, one-on-one talks with you. So it becomes largely a game of he said, she said, and there's no real way to prove how anything is getting done. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, unless you're actively recording private conversations with people, there's going to be no way to prove a conversation happened.
But you allowing me not to pay rent for months because we're friends, that would be that's a thing to prove.
Yeah, I get
like that's undeniably like that. You're allowing me to if you're doing collaborations with me in videos, that would be another thing. If you're giving me editing equipment or just video equipment, that would be if you were really doing all that stuff for me, that would be irrefutable proof of I don't have to do this. I don't really gain much from it at all. I'm just trying to help you out and support you while you start your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So that would be just straight up me doing it as a friend.
Yeah, I get. I'm man. Yeah, that's such an interesting situation. It's because there's so much money on the line when it comes to stuff like this that it adds a lot of pressure. Like if 2Hype made $0, then there wouldn't be all this drama. But all this drama exists because it's a money making machine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I'm interested to say what Chris had. Well, Chris dropped a video, but like another video, like a good video.
Yeah, Chris, make sure somebody else watches that video before you release it. Jesus Christ! Nigga.
But I do also recognize that there's a lot of shit that will probably never be said, just because there's most likely going to be lawsuits and shit involved. And so people had to be careful what they say unless they want to get sued for $300,000 of damages, defamation lawsuit, and be in court for a whole fucking year over some bullshit. So that's not I mean, you remember when H3H3 went through that?
Yeah.
He was in court and he made the whole GoFundMe. That's a whole very stressful and very expensive process that if you don't have to partake in, you don't want to. So there's probably a bunch of shit that Mopey didn't say because he doesn't want to get involved in that situation.
Yeah.
And that probably applies to Jester and Two Hype guys too.
I just want to say, man, regardless of what it is, I just hope that it can be resolved, regardless of his communication or the certain type of perception that they have on camera. Regardless of what it is, man, I hope that they can overcome it and not, because like putting things out public, then it's just a whole nother. Now your reputation, now your image is now being ruined. And it may just stem from, again, like a miscommunication, or it may just stem from the experience that one person may have lacked, or the expectations that you had on me that I didn't understand. Like, it can be really just stemming from something that simple, but now we've made it something bigger than it is. And I think at the end of the day, they can end up, ruining someone or their career or just their reputation.
I wouldn't argue that we're making it bigger than it is. There's millions of dollars on the line.
Okay.
And people are being kicked out of a group that is making millions of dollars. It's not just a small thing.
Well, the way that it was portrayed, Mopey left, not kicked out.
Yeah, but TD got kicked out. Los got kicked out.
Oh, well, I'm not. I'm just simply talking about those two, Mopey and Jester. Because again, I don't know those two sides. Has Jester ever said anything about? He didn't say anything about TD or Los in that video.
But the video was titled "The Reaction to Mopey."
That's what I'm saying. I'm only talking about those two. I don't. The other stuff, I'm not too familiar with to even act like I
and
know.
Also, I don't really care. Like, I don't. Not that I don't care, but it's actually none of my business. None of it. Like I'm largely uninterested because it has nothing to do with me.
I leave no sleep.
Like
that's a fact. I'll be going to sleep knocked out easy because they ain't really got nothing to do with me.
It's just like
bad for him, but it's like
that's it. Yeah, I feel bad that situation's unfolding the way it does, but I also it has nothing to do with me at all.
Yeah, I met none of them personally. I have no relationship with them. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's a fact.
They seem cool from the internet, but I mean everything not right behind closed doors, I guess.
Well, it's the only reason why is because as we continue to grow, again, we just entering new spaces and how certain people interact with other people with their business relationships on the internet. How things grow on the internet, you just don't know what to expect. I don't think when they first made Too Hype that they would assume, like maybe in their wildest dreams, maybe it would have gotten this big. But even there's been multiple clips of where LSK is straight up saying like we didn't really want to do a group channel because we didn't want to take away from what we're doing. Now here we are now, and they've pivoted from that. So I'm pretty sure things have changed, and so as things change, more problems arise, and then you kind of, as people who also come from up under them, you just learn from them those mistakes. You just learn from them, and that's really all you can do. But yeah, I mean, this ain't got nothing to do with
Cash
us.
said something in his video that I really liked, where he was like, "Don't judge people on the mistakes they make, but how they recover from those mistakes."
Yeah.
I think that's dope, man. Expecting people to be perfect that's an endless quest. No one's perfect. You can have a celebrity, like there's gonna be a celebrity you fuck with, a content creator you fuck with. It doesn't matter. They're gonna eventually make a mistake. You know what I'm saying? But then the good ones will find a way to grow as a result, and the bad ones will just try and make excuses for their behavior and maybe even just like shrug it under the rug. Is that a saying? Shrug it under the rug?
Sweep it under the rug.
Sweep it under the rug.
Which is why LSK, you can make sure somebody watches your video before you drop it.
Yeah.
Because please don't just drop another. Just don't randomly drop another video. Jesus. Have somebody comb over that before you just drop it.
Yeah, it's a very interesting situation.
Women are wearing fake butts now.
Isn't that right? Isn't it kind of crazy that if you're a guy and you're ugly, like it's just over?
It's over with.
You better get really fit
bad.
because you have no other alternative.
But fit don't even matter though. Like if you ugly in the face, your body not gonna.
Yeah, but if you have an ugly face, bro, and you get fit, you could at least be a 5. You could at least be average.
Really, your abs lead to an ugly face. Yeah, look at it. From your belly button, she scans you up from your abs to your ugly face.
Yeah, but it's still you still get some ratings based on the fact that you're
imagine
fit.
a dude just wearing fake diamonds in his ears, fake chain, and he had sweats on. He put like an imprint down in his crotch area.
Yeah,
like it seemed like he had something big,
like a fake jawline, fake beard.
And then you go, yeah, he had a fake beard, and then you go home. He takes off his beard, takes off the fake chain, and he pulls down his pants, and his thing is nowhere near as big as that.
I can't go home and like, damn, man, this beard itchy. Take the beard off.
But women do that women literally do it all the time.
And I always I wondered why though,
place.
because I feel like, and I could be wrong, but I always felt like it came from a place of insecurity. But every woman I talk to says like they do it for themselves, and I don't believe most of them.
That can still be insecurities.
Oh yeah, I guess you could do it for yourself at a place of insecurity, but you're not putting makeup on when you're by yourself at your house. You're putting it on when people are around. So you're doing it for you, but maybe that's because you want to be liked. Or maybe you want to, you know what I'm saying?
And also, if it's insecure, then like remember we was shooting a video, and she's like, "Oh no, I look a mess." Like if you truly do it for yourself, then what does it matter? What does it matter? Oh, so you're doing it for which color? What?
Fresh, you want to hit it?
No, I don't want that.
Okay, just offer. We're trying to be
No, I'm good.
Nice,
I have
nice
another one
guy,
too.
John.
It's crazy. Yeah, like so you clearly don't do it for yourself, because then when I FaceTime you at night, then why are you throwing on makeup? It should already be on, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Have you ever? Bro, there's some
my
girls that
hair's
are
not
only.
done. You can't see me right now, or I'm laying up to my makeup off.
What does it
You
matter?
look different or something?
Yeah, you look that much different to where I can't FaceTime you right now at night. Because if that's the case, then that's a whole nother problem we
You
have
put
now.
a forehead right here.
Yeah, bro. There's some girls that only
called
FaceTime me
FaceTime,
when
not forehead time.
when they have like a full face of makeup on or they're about to head out, like, and they look their best. I mean, that's so odd to me.
But why though?
And you know what I'll do? Just on some I don't give a fuck type shit. I'll wear my bonnet like on the first time I FaceTime somebody, just so she knows like how little I care. And also because usually when I'm FaceTiming people, I'm laying down. And I have my bonnet on when I'm laying down. So I'm not about to switch up just to look good here on this FaceTime.
And then your bonnet is black. You have a black fro anyway. So it's just like.
She might just mistaken the bonnet for the fro. Yeah.
I don't even mind, like, if you got makeup on, like, that's cool. But when you get to a point where, like, it's just you're a totally different person with makeup on, that's when we get.
Unless that's your business. In that case, I understand it.
What you mean?
Like, there's content creators whose life it is to just put on makeup.
But we talking about the average woman. Right?
Yeah, the average person making.
If you're talking about someone who just average woman out there and you put on makeup and you like a totally different person,
scarier than makeup.
Filters are also
I
scary.
see a girl like 3 hours before, and she'll use that filter, and I know it's a filter because I see in the corner by the timestamp, it'll have the filter name by it. And you see her in person, she got all these bumps, and then her face is all pale.
I almost feel relieved that we don't have to do stuff like that as guys. Because there's two ways to look at it.
Women don't have to do that either.
No, but they feel like they do though.
So they don't have to. That means they feel like they do.
Yeah, but it's so interesting how like even if they came out with makeup for guys, that probably exists. We all still wouldn't do it. Like I still have no interest in making myself artificially look any better than I already do.
But the thing for men would be trying to fake as if like they have a bunch of money. But because women, if the women's attractiveness is based off of
women do that too though with their purses and shit, and you know what I'm saying, there's some makeup that's more expensive than the next, and the earring that they got on.
I get that, but what I'm saying is like, but
the shoes and bag don't impress men. That's for girls.
That is for sure for women, because I don't know what bag you got on. Right, I mean,
if you have a Birkin bag, that don't turn me on. That don't make me happy. You got a
but
Gucci
that's
bag?
like saying cars is for, you know what I'm saying, like girls. Most women's not gonna know what an M4 is when I pull up on it with it in an M4.
They know it looks expensive.
No, they only know mine looks expensive because I put millions of mods on it. But the regular M4 looks like they couldn't tell it.
It's a BMW.
No, but they don't know the extent too, bro. You could get a regular 4 Series.
They might not know the extent
for like $8,000, but you can get an M4 for $90,000.
If you have lights in your car and they weren't aftermarket, it's expensive. Like if a girl gets in the car and your seats, like you have heated seats, you're already a little bit bougie. Now she's happy. And then your seat, you have leather seats with lights.
We know what you're talking about. Like if you driving,
but I'm saying she don't get the extent to which.
She might not understand the extent, but she know it's not a fucking Ford
Like, do you
Explorer.
know, yo, who's
Or she
that girl
knows
that
it's
bought
not-
her? Who's that girl that
Ford
bought her
Fiesta.
her guy?
Yeah.
Yo, who's that girl who bought her guy that was a rapper, a Trackhawk? Who was that?
Oh, G Herbo girl.
Yeah.
And a lot of women
Yeah.
were like, "Oh, you bought him a Jeep." As if to talk shit like that wasn't a fucking Trackhawk. Not only was it a Trackhawk that goes for like 90,000, 100,000, but first of all, it was probably suited up like all the options. So let's say 120,000. On top of that, the car didn't even come out yet. But they just jumped. They didn't know the extent to which that was a present because it didn't say Lambo on it.
I get that part.
You know
But what I'm saying
But if you
is,
see a
but
BMW, they
that's what
already
I'm saying.
assume based it off your stature too. So then, like, you know, a regular BMW, you know, an old BMW from a new BMW, the features. You know what I'm saying? The niggas you fucking with, you know, okay, this
Exactly.
might be old. You know what I'm saying? This car my daddy has. Now, why my daddy don't have license? They know it's new. Like, certain cars don't come like this. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. They know. I understand what you're saying. May not understand the exact price tag, or they may not understand how much different this Jeep is from a Trackhawk. Like, I understand that. But in terms of like every other car around, like I done seen a bunch of Fords, I done seen a bunch of Toyotas, I done seen a bunch of Hondas, I done seen a bunch of Kias. But if I see the Mercedes, a BMW, a Jaguar, they already know for a fact that is considered a luxury brand. So just off of that alone, it's gonna put on a perception.
It doesn't matter what
if
kind
you
of
got
car it
on
is.
jewelry, even if it's gonna be some niggas that wear fake jewelry, but it gives off a
All
perception.
right, so look, this is my issue now. Cause in my head I'm thinking like, all right, the fact that I have attention online makes it easy for me to build connections with people because people want to get to know me. And that works in the business world because I don't have to try that hard for me to build relationships.
Facts.
But on a personal level, if this is someone that I want to talk to intimately, then why would I want those artificial things to be the reason why she fucks with me? So if I'm the same way, like I don't like telling the girls I talk to how much money I have. Like it might just come up naturally in conversation. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm broke or
you
whatever.
don't even tell them the real number then.
Yeah, but I don't go out of my way to
Yeah,
tell them that
I
shit.
hear you, yeah.
So if you're a woman, why would you even want to artificially enhance yourself? Because you're the type of people that's gonna fuck
Because
with
you
you.
don't have anything going for yourself. That's
Not
all.
necessarily, bro. Not necessarily. That could be a reason why, but I wouldn't argue that's the case for all women.
Oh, no, definitely
That
not.
is true
No.
because if you don't have nothing going for you and you're ugly, that's down bad. Makeup makes you look a little better. Like, say you don't have nothing going for you and you're ugly as hell. Like, you're not only ugly as hell, you don't have nothing to offer.
Oh, we got it, hey, John. We got
John, we
it.
get it, bro.
Like,
She's
you
mad
get
ugly.
how ugly you are.
John, we got it. We got
And
it.
you don't have nothing to offer. You're an ugly bum.
No.
All right,
But
John,
look. That's a loser mentality, though, bro. Because why would your first thing to do not be to work on yourself so you have something
But
to
see
offer?
that, but that's the problem, that it breeds this level of content with the rest of your life because you think you can mask it with makeup or
You
fake
say I
jewelry.
look good enough with this makeup that I don't have to get any talent.
What you're saying is right, but it's just not the concept and it's not the ideology that most people live by. That's why most people live in this delusional world where whatever they do is acceptable because they just put makeup on and it's fine. They wear
Word,
fake
and it's
jewelry
like-
and it's
We
fine.
see all them girls that could have been records all the time.
yeah.
Yep.
Or you just got signed. You wouldn't know, bro.
I pay a lot of attention. I do my research,
Okay.
so hopefully I could have get me some too on my contract, right?
Some could have been pussy,
Nah, that's
right?
Could have been.
Some
Could have been beating
pussy.
some right now, right?
Yeah, you could have been in something, but you're out here working for us.
Hey, I always found that mentality odd, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel lucky that I kind of surrounded myself with people that's on the same wavelength as
For
me.
sure.
And a lot of people don't have that. So it's like a lot of people want to get to a certain level, but you surrounded yourself with just fucking people with zero substance.
Degenerates.
And sure. And so because they have no substance, that's gonna rub off on you until you could find a way to just start including some of the people that you want to get like in your circle. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know,
Donuts
bro.
with no jelly.
No. Nope.
It didn't hit.
Didn't hit.
No, that one didn't hit, bro.
Swing and a miss.
You said no substance, like you
Oh,
ever
we
get
know.
like
I got it.
A jelly filled
Actually,
donut with
you
no
know,
jelly in it?
I got it. The
I feel like
first
you don't
time
have to
said it.
explain that one.
You don't have to explain that one. That's the one thing you don't have to explain tonight. It's still a no. So like we were
Is
saying
that
before,
depressing though? You get a 6-count jelly stuffed donut. And you
I
bite into it?
don't eat jelly donuts. So no.
You don't like the stuffed donuts?
Nope. I don't like nothing creaming in my mouth sporadically. Nope. Don't like it.
What?
I mean,
You have whipped
time your
cream, bro.
bites
You put whipped
where it
cream in your
doesn't-
mouth.
It doesn't have that much pressure. You got to bite.
You put whipped cream in your mouth, don't you?
I don't like it when I bite into something, just cream just all over the place.
But you got to bite it at a certain angle.
When you
gotta
bite
find
into
the
a titty
hole
and it
of
has
the
whipped cream on it.
You gotta find the
I
butt.
bite into a titty?
Yeah.
You gotta find the butt of the donut. You know the hole where they insert it, and you gotta bite where the pressure is decreased.
So you're literally biting into an anal cavity.
No,
Hey,
I bite
what are we
the
doing right
opposite.
now? Come on, stop.
I don't know.
Stop. We're talking about artificial enhancements to.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Logically speaking, that makes sense. Like if you're doing that to yourself, then that means that you're gonna attract people who are attracted to the things that you don't even really have.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Instead of just working on yourself, so they can actually be attracted to who you are, the person you worked on.
And it's so interesting. If you had no substance and you're doing all these artificial enhancements to get people to fuck with you, but then like the guys, you finally get the guys you want to fuck with you, and they're not taking you seriously. And in your head, now you're blaming the person, not you.
Well, men, everybody does that. Men do that as well.
Yeah,
Men-
but
men-
that's like a human flaw. Is
Yeah, it
your
is.
inability to
It
just
is.
properly assess the problem. And so when you incorrectly assess the problem, you're gonna have the wrong solution.
Because I don't understand the concept of when niggas be like, yo, like all they want is for our money, bro. And then they just run around with fake chains. It's like you're putting off that perception. Like those are the women that you're attracting. Like you're wearing fake jewelry. Like that's what you do. No. Like part of the reason why I don't wear jewelry is because I legitimately don't want to attract those type of people. There's no need for me to attract those type of people in my life at all.
Yeah, like if a girl wasn't gonna fuck with me, but then me having jewelry on is the reason why she started messing with me. If all I wanted to do was fuck, then it wouldn't matter. But if you're trying to,
But if that's your goal, then that's your goal. But I'm just saying, like, don't be upset when those are the people that are around. That literally makes no sense.
Yeah.
That makes no sense. If you're doing things to attract those type of people, why are you then going to be upset that those are the type of people that are around you? Like, are people just are delusional? Like, but I think both men and women are delusional when they sit there and say like, oh, well, I thought I could like change him. And once he really got to know me, and once she really got to know me, then it'll really change her perception or his perception on me. It's like, no. They were attracted to you off rip because of this thing. And normally the characteristics that come after that are still stemming to the idea of you wearing this chain, driving this car, looking this way. Like regardless, the ideology normally stems from that. So like, then why did you think that you were going to sit there and say, hey, I like to eat pizza, and then when they got into a relationship, you never eat pizza? That doesn't make any sense.
That's a bad analogy, but we'll
Shut
rock
up.
with it though.
Terrible.
Shut the fuck up.
We'll rock
Hey,
with it though,
hey,
man.
both of y'all, shut up.
You're not feeling that
Hey,
one.
how about this?
Bad joke.
How about this?
Bad analogy.
Shut up. Shut the
Terrible.
fuck. Hey, shut up.
Don't use that one again with us.
Okay.
'Cause we're not going to accept it.
Oh, interesting.
Any other jokes, Marcel?
It's not jokes, it's analogies. Yeah, so shut up.
It wasn't. It didn't annihilate. It didn't annihilate.
It was
nothing. It didn't annihilate. It didn't annihilate me.
annihilate. What is that? Shut up. Exactly. It's like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted in my analogy. Like I said, but yeah, deadass. Like stop. I don't understand that concept. I just don't get y'all. Some of y'all are just weird when y'all do that, and y'all just expect the world out of people, even though you're literally bringing nothing. Like literally.
That's such an odd thing to me. That's such a very odd thing to me, man. Why man, I guess a lot of people just feel incomplete and insecure.
Yeah.
And they compensate for it in 15 million different ways, but then they project it onto their partners and they never know how to take responsibility because it's so bludgeoning to be responsible for your own fucking life. So they just pretend like everything else is the problem so they can go about life not being fucking miserable. Secretly, they're miserable the whole time.
And that's why I need to get on Clubhouse and take advantage of those people.
Let's talk about Clubhouse, bro.
You in Clubhouse?
Nah, I don't. It's just too many people talking. It's just a lot going on.
Nah, Clubhouse seemed like a John app, no cap.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm being so serious.
There's a lot. I don't know how to use a lot going on, and then they put me in there, and then I was. It's like everybody speaking at once.
Nigga, how old are you? You sound like you're 65. Like there's too much going on in that.
It's
Like
a lot
nigga,
going
what's
on.
wrong with you, nigga?
Like it just be, but it is. I just don't like it personally.
No. I'm telling you, you would like it.
You would love it.
If you
love
got
me
into
so
the right
serious.
rooms,
You would
bro,
love it.
you would have a good time.
No, and I'm not
You
even
be in there
joking.
too?
Bro, I be going to every kind of room. There's like
Yeah.
speed dating rooms. You go in there and then, bro, it's wild. There's toxic rooms where like you just be scrolling and the title will be "Fake titties are better than real titties," and you just hop in there, just toxic shit
How you
left
feel about
and
that?
right.
You think that's true?
I mean, I like authentic titties. Authentic, but replica titties are cool too.
Replica. I've never
Replica titties?
I've never heard
Titties.
replica.
They're not
titties.
authentic. They're just replicas.
Okay.
I like replica titties. I mean, they're good for the looks, but I never like really like suck on a replica titty before. All
Me
my
neither.
titties
Yeah,
I
I've
suck.
done that. Yeah, actually.
Huh?
All the titties I sucked have been authentic.
What it like? What happens if I bite too hard on a replica titty?
It might bust in your mouth. A load don't like that. So though, make sure all your titties authentic, cause you don't like that.
Hey, so I've been on Clubhouse.
That'd be fucked. If
That'd
you
be
bite
disgusting.
into a titty and in the inside of her chest it explodes. That's
Her
wild.
titty just deflated,
Right in front of your eyes.
and now you got to get that fixed. Or
You
just
gotta get it fixed.
Think about y'all going out. She just got a low titty. Her PSI on her right titty is low. Yep, she got a flat.
Hey,
Take it to the doctor.
she got a nail in her titty.
That's wild.
You gotta blow it up or something and put some duct tape, that flex tape for the
So-
commercial. Put a flex tape. You blow it in, is air it up, put a little flex tape on it until, you know what I'm saying, get it to Dr. Miami.
You should be on the No Cap though, John.
Yeah,
You need to
should.
be. You need to be in rooms that have more order, where they like the moderators make sure it's only one person talking, or 1 or 2 people are going back.
Nah, bro. You could just hop in there, man.
Start screaming.
Yeah, bro. It tell you it's just fun. I'm hopping in a couple of the relationship ones. Just people whipping out bad advice left and right.
It is. No cap. It's like the worst advice on there. And niggas sit there and listen to it. It be a room full of niggas. And the moderators just giving the worst advice imaginable.
Yeah, I went into a room titled "Is it wrong to wait for sex until marriage?" And the first thing I heard was a girl talking about, "Yeah, I'd never get vulnerable with a guy. That's a setup. I'd never let him know what I'm thinking. I just always let him guess." And then there was some silence. I was waiting for the guys to just rebuttal, like, why are you, like, you're broken, get help, go to therapy, something. And instead, all the women were like, yeah, facts, me too, facts, me too. We never let guys in, facts, me too. This is how we get genuine relationships. We just never be honest about how we feel, because that's how we get taken advantage of. Facts. And then everyone just started to like pile on to that same thing, and everyone was in agreement. All 100 people in the room were like, yep, this is all what we all believe. And it was just one girl who said it, and they were all like, this is how we're going to move about our lives now.
The room that I was in was how to get a sugar daddy in Atlanta.
And what they say in there?
Literally, it was a girl. It was 2 things. A girl said, I make good money for myself and I'm independent, but like, I don't want him to know that, but I also don't want to feel guilty for using him and stuff like that. But like, I do want to make sure it's understood. I can like take care of myself, but I just like it when a man just takes care of me. And then a moderator was like, girl, you right. You don't even worry about it. Because there's plenty of men out there who just willing to save women. So you ain't got to worry about it.
It's a lot of heroes out there.
Yeah.
It's a lot of heroes.
There's a man
Not
out
enough
there.
villains. There's enough heroes
Yeah,
out there.
there's a man out there.
Especially
He's
on the
going to
21st.
save you.
Powers kicked in. Stimulus check.
Then the second one was a girl was literally saying, you don't worry about like trying to add too much value into who you are, because these high value men, the only thing that they're looking for is a woman who's going to like be at the business table and understand like how to communicate with his colleagues.
What?
That looks good and can make babies. That's it. Those are the only 3 things that they're looking for.
Bro, she needs to be
And
in
wait,
prison.
wait, wait.
She needs to be in prison.
Wait. Then she said, I learned this from a big girl, a BBW girl, who was sitting there and she used to make demands from men that you're going to show me out, you're going to take care of me, you're going to do all this stuff for me, even if I look big. Because she presented herself as a high value woman, like she's worth all this stuff.
Hey, can we clear this shit up?
Wait, I'm not done yet. And then the other time I learned from it was from a trans woman, where she just said, it doesn't matter what my sexuality is, you're still going to show me out like any other girl you had before.
Did she have a dick?
Yeah. And he said, you're still going to have me out and about.
Hey.
And she made demands like that. And niggas followed up on it.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but just because you think
nigga John.
you're
I'm
something.
not showing nothing out with a dick. I can't do that. No matter if it's seen or not seen. I know you got it. So I can't bring you out like that. Like, what if somebody see it? What if I touch you the right way, you get hard? And we out and about. And you with me. You're like, that John? Is that
John?
that John?
There's no way.
What's that in her pocket? What's that in her pocket?
There's no way a girl with a heart on is with John right now.
Those leggings? What's that in her pocket?
Yo, John.
Is that a Samsung Galaxy?
Hey,
What is
John,
that?
are you with this girl right here?
Yes, he's with me. I told you not to talk. I said, I'm going to show you out. I said, just don't talk. Why? It'll be all raspy. Nah, I'll be damned.
That right there, I've never been in a room that crazy. That room was so crazy that it was ridiculous.
Hey, I don't know who needs to hear this, bro, but just because you think you're something don't mean you are something. And the fact that someone's giving advice saying you don't have to add value to other people's lives, you could just attract that's like don't even work on your jump shot, man. Just sit in the corner for LeBron and just demand the ball. I'm sure he's gonna pass it to you. Yeah, all right. See how long your contract lasts. They're gonna pack you up, send you to the Turkish league ASAP.
But the crazy part about it is that like those men there's only so many of them, right? Especially in Atlanta, like a very small demographic, like not even in the whole United States, not just in highly populated cities.
What are you talking about?
Just a sugar daddy, like a man who's.
There's a lot of those. They're just undercover.
No, I'm not saying, but in comparison to the rest of the men who are capable and able of making that type of money and then willing to provide a woman of that, like a woman of lifestyle, there's more men not like that than there are like that.
Oh, I mean, it's a lot of artificial sugar daddy, artificial sugar daddy.
Oh no, but these women are looking for like
real deal sugar daddy.
Like real deal, take care of me. I don't have to do anything.
Man, that must be nice to have no life responsibility, to just coast.
Man, that's how every girl thinks about relationship. No girl goes in a relationship thinking about, okay, I can't wait to help this man, share my money with him, help his bills, make his life better. They try to make their life better. Like, no girl comes into a relationship thinking like that way. They think a relationship that I'm about to be taken care of.
I mean, I
never met a girl that's coming in.
It took me into the relationship I'm in right now to meet a girl like that. So that has like the idea of like, what can I do to like aid you in this relationship? But most women, almost every woman I was ever in a relationship with or talked to, it was like, what do I gain from this? Not what I could bring to the table.
They don't even try and hide it, but they're mad explicit with their intentions too.
A girl could be starving and have $100 in her account and wait till I'm hungry to want to eat.
Yes.
She could be starving all day and won't spend no money on her food, so I'm ready to eat so I could buy it.
Yep. Which is wild. And there's plenty of women who move like that daily.
You know what I'm saying? Just wait till I start fasting, bitch. You're going to be a hungry girl.
She put her on that 48-hour fast.
Yeah, I'm fasting. I'm on keto. You want some rice and chicken?
Isn't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? You just sit there. You might
put her on keto.
You hungry?
You just bust that out and be like, nah.
I'm on a water diet. Here you go. take this bottle of water.
Oh yeah, everybody gonna get sunny.
And it's Dasani water.
Hey, you in Dasani or Aquafina? Which one you want?
I was thinking more like
steak.
Steak.
Can you imagine a girl say I want steak while you on a water diet?
That's a mistake. You better catch this water.
Oh man. You ever set a date with a girl and then like they wasn't fucking with the location because it wasn't bougie enough, so they try and reset the location to some other shit, but they had no intention on paying for that other shit?
Bro, I hate that. You'll tell someone, oh, but like, this place is better. Might be. Probably is. I heard good things about it, but this is where we're going.
No cap. The one thing I just don't understand like the idea of like why though? I just don't understand why. And like I go back and forth trying to argue myself like who like is it like the chicken or the egg? Which one came first type of situation? Like, and I'm mad at men for just allowing that shit because like if you just run into enough men that allow shit like that to happen, then I can't. They normalize it. I can't be mad at women because if someone gonna sit there and just say they're gonna give me $1,000 a month, like I'm gonna fight for that. Like I'm gonna fight against that. Like no,
it's a mediocre pussy.
Yeah,
add that.
All I gotta do is just suck your dick and you give me $1,000 a month. Bet.
Not even sloppily.
No, just I'm the only female. I'm the only female who's giving you attention. You gonna give me $1,000? Bet, say less.
Yeah, that's a sad reality though, because that's the problem. It is the only female. That's why the guys do that shit. Because if they had like 6 other girls in the contacts, and this one girl is talking about let's go to the steakhouse. Why are you hitting her up? What is the reason? She would have to be an incredible human being for you to want to go to a steak spot with her instead of just going to the coffee spot with any other girl.
It's crazy. Like girls don't even, like if they did that back, then it'll be different. Like it was half and half. Like just I give you some head, give me $1,000. I give you great head last night. You didn't cash out me nothing. Not a dime. Not even on candy. That's how I want to Sour Patch Kids.
That's what really irritates me.
Yeah, the small stuff. Not even like.
Have you ever been in a relationship where y'all go to something like just something small like to the gas station, and she still ain't never like even like bat the eye like paying for it?
Not even thought about it.
Yeah, like they ain't thought like
leave the purse in the car.
That's the worst.
Oh, that shit is the fucking worst.
That's the worst.
That shit is
next
the worst.
time I see that, I'm hit about like, so we robbing it, right?
Yeah, like because
stick up.
you came not prepared to pay, right?
And sometimes it'd be like I'm about to leave my purse in the car. Is that okay? Basically, she asked me like, you about to pay for this shit, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm not feeling too hungry no more.
Because if you leaving your car, you leaving your purse in the car. First of all, like you trying to get robbed. Like why are you leaving your purse in the car? Second of all, that means you know for a fact I'm paying. And third of all, that means that you're not even willing to offer. Like you're not even willing to pump fake an offer.
You didn't even try. Not
You're
even
not even
let me
trying.
think like you might pay for this.
No.
Oh, you left your purse in the car? You got your card on you though, right?
Nope.
You don't got your card on
It's
you.
in the car.
Oh, Apple Pay. I got you. Apple Pay. Yeah.
Yo, yeah.
Nope. Or when they put all they shit, y'all go to the gas station and the only thing you put on the fucking counter is a fucking Coke and they put down 3, 4, 5 snacks. And then she back like
Back up and start giggling. Yeah, the face scratch is the worst. What you scratching your face for? Your face don't
I
itch.
haven't fucked with a girl like that all year.
But
No, I don't mean like in a corny 2021 kind of way, like in the last year.
Oh.
Thank God, yeah.
Yeah, it is a new year.
This nigga, right?
Yeah.
Man, that shit is mad disingenuous to me. And the thing is, because girls will hop on these YouTube videos the same way the guys had the videos, but girls will hop on the videos, and we reacted. We're about to react to one of them on the playback channel, and they get taught things like, you have to demand it. Like you have to, he better take you to the steak spot. He better spend a lot on you on the first date. That's his investment. Yeah, I'm gonna tell these women right now. I guarantee you, there's no $200, $300, $400 I'm gonna spend on you on any one date that's gonna make me give a fuck about wanting to see you again. That's not an investment for me. That's just a fun night. So, but in the videos, they're like, yeah, but once he spends $100, now he's not gonna want to like. That's how they get you hooked on. And
That's the average guy. Like if you having money for real, that little date does not mean nothing. That's not gonna change my opinion about you. But if you're the average guy and that's a little level up, are you trying to impress her? Now you're gonna stick. It's reverse. You gonna stick around.
Bro.
I just say
See, but that's my problem. Like, why are men the only
Dating.
ones who have to impress?
Yeah, what's up with that? I mean,
That doesn't make any sense.
If you're fucking with me, it's because you're attracted to me, you like me, whatever, right? Shouldn't you feel like you also had to impress me? And so when you pull up with makeup and you got on nice dress, you're trying to impress me. But I guess I don't understand the obsession with like I'm just gonna be who I am and I don't even have to offer shit. But the other person he had to make my life better significantly, and that's how I know it's gonna be a successful relationship. And I think a lot of that comes from like they've been like fucked over in the past. You know what I'm saying? That's why I can't tell a woman's perspectives because I don't know what guys have done to them in the past to make him feel like that's the most appropriate way to go about building a healthy relationship. You know what I'm saying?
And that's true. I think a lot of it still comes from like people getting in relationships when they're way too young to emotionally grasp the importance of having the responsibility of like like of a partner. Like I think a lot of people do that shit way too young without thoroughly understanding the commitment that they're making.
And if you bring up partnership, they just call you broke. They think you're broke because if you're not paying for everything, they just assume now you're broke.
Which is the wildest
Which
thing.
is like
wildest thing.
as if like that's gonna hurt my ego. Like you're in my 7,000 square foot house with a view of Atlanta, and we pick like every time we go out, we could pick which car. I have so many options. Like you're not gonna call me broke. It's not gonna hurt my feelings.
That's just crazy.
Hey, well, I was just flexing on the podcast. Welcome to the set.
Guys, he's rich. I don't know if you guys know this or not.
Nah, I always thought that shit was mad weird, man. Yeah, pick up a mic, man. We're talking about these
Your
women.
ass.
They didn't know you're rich.
You got white stuff on your ass.
What I sit on? I'm not turning on no camera though.
It's too late now.
And you got
You
the
just-
big D on your chest today, huh?
You're rocking that D.
That big capital D.
Capital D. On
I
your
just,
chest.
but no, okay, I just don't understand. I think I still blame niggas.
It's really niggas' fault because girls.
I think I'm getting to the point where I'm
It's
blaming
both parties. Hold on.
What?
now.
No,
it's
niggas'
both,
fault.
but it's definitely. I think it's a lot to do with niggas.
Girls feel like their presence enough. Like if a girl's bad enough, they feel like it boosts a male's ego. So they feel like that's good enough. I'm already bad. I'm already making them look good. Like if you in a spot with a bad girl and your girl's one of the baddest girls in the function or whatever
That's facts.
you're gonna feel good regardless. So now you're not thinking about spending money. You thinking about I got the baddest girl. Niggas in here looking at her.
So that means that you're insecure as a man.
No, it's not. But it's like
Yes, it is.
No,
Well,
but it's
hold on
like
now.
you feel good that she's the baddest one. You know what I'm saying? That's you?
That's this nigga.
Oh, turn it off.
Wait, turn that shit off, bro.
Yeah, man.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
That means you're insecure. That you need a woman's looks to complement what you're doing.
That's not what I'm
Is
saying.
that insecurity though?
That's not what I'm saying.
It is. It is,
Bro,
Actually,
okay.
it is.
Let's
Actually, it is.
say I'm pulling up to a car show, right?
Right.
Now,
You have the best car.
no, I'm gonna say, let's say I pull up with the baddest girl. It's gonna feel a little bit
feel
better than
good.
if you just put up by yourself.
Or you put up with a mediocre girl. Like you put up with a girl and nobody looks at her, or she come in but you know you put up with a bad girl, niggas be like this. When niggas with girls be looking like, damn, what you got there? That's a nice car you got there. Or they trying to introduce you to them. Yeah, hey, D, what's up with you? Who that?
And if
That's you?
Like if you leave your girl like right there and then leave for 5 minutes and nobody tries to holler at her, you know what I'm saying?
You like, did I do something wrong?
Somebody gotta look at her, else, you know.
You gotta look at her again. You gotta look from a distance. Like, anybody walk to her yet? Like, you be like, oh, you gonna get her. He gonna
Imagine
get her.
your girl that ugly.
No,
Not
he just
one
walking
nigga
past
that's
her.
at least try to look at her.
No,
None.
but that's like a slight ego thing, and maybe it is an insecurity thing. And maybe I don't see
But
it.
it feels good. That's like if you have a nice car, or you think it's a nice car. You come to a car show and people walk to cars, and like you have two nice cars beside you.
No,
and they go to this car
why?
and
You know
skip
why?
your car.
You know why it doesn't work like that?
Why?
Because the whole function is based off of looking at cars. Unless you're going to a show where a whole bunch of niggas is looking at women, and that's the whole purpose of the show.
It's called a strip club.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what that is.
Okay, so if that was the case, then yeah, I understand that because that's the whole purpose of it.
you
But
talking
if we're just going around and you're just like showing off your girl as if she's
Not
a
really
car,
showing out,
and then
bro.
you just park her right here, like hey.
No, it's
And
not
then
like
you go run
it's
up
not
to
like
go
you.
see.
It's not like you park her.
There go another person peeping out my whip. Like no, that's not how this
But
is
think
going.
about your girl as a car. So you come to a car show, right? Your girl is the
hey, John, stop.
no. You don't bring an actual girl. Your girl's a car. When you come to a car show, you feel like your car is a top contender. So
Okay.
you pull up. So you sit there. Say it's like a real nice car here, a real nice car here. You pull right in the middle, and judges walk by. They talk to this car owner for a little bit and look at your car and immediately walk past it and. Maybe even lean on your shit to talk to the next car and ask them about that car.
That's like.
How do you feel?
John,
How do you feel?
John, I get that.
He leaned on your car.
John, that's an object, right? All right, we're talking about actual people and
Lo,
women.
Actual people, I got you. What
There's
if-
no such thing
Hey,
as
make
a
sure,
woman.
that, make sure the audio on that mic is valid.
Test.
Yeah, that's one. It's good.
There's no way. There's no such thing as a woman show where you park women right next to one another and they
is.
lined
Alright,
up.
No.
It is.
Okay, wait,
I got
but
it.
what?
I got it.
He said there it is.
It
What?
is. Because you come, like, anywhere you go, like, say you're going
What
to...
event is that, John? When you
Lo,
Any
park
event.
Lo,
Any
I
event.
got you. Lo, are you ready? Lo, you're dating a
Wait, what did
stripper,
he
okay?
say?
Any event, the
hold on.
e-brake is parking.
Hypothetically, you're dating a stripper.
Okay.
Okay. You walk to the strip club. Your girl is the one chubby stripper. The one chubby in the whole club. You want to kiss her for everybody? She the one stripper. The one that got no brand,
No
no
love.
dollars,
She's
a
in the
whole
back of the
nothing.
club
You wanna go
dancing
there?
with-
Well, babe. The one
Dancing
chubby
with
stripper.
Forrest
I
Whitaker.
understand what you're saying.
She's sitting in the back smoking hookah.
With
That's
Forrest
nobody want her.
Whitaker.
No one
Wait,
throwing
wait.
a dollar at
Okay,
her.
that's fine. But what you're saying is such a very unique situation. Is proving my point even further. Yes, if you're dating a stripper, I understand because that's the whole premise of being at a strip club because everyone is looking at strippers. But for majority of women, they're not strippers. So what I'm saying is,
Hey, check this out though. Check
They
this
got
out.
OnlyFans.
Bro,
Unless
because
you're-
Lo shamed me for saying some shit to him like a few months ago about like
Well,
a similar topic, right?
let's talk
Well,
about
I
it.
remember, bro. I remember I brought a girl over, and then Lo took one look at her, bro, and his eyes told me, "Nigga, what are you doing, bro?"
Exactly.
And it was just based off how she fucking looked.
Exactly.
I remember-
Exactly.
Is it about that?
Exactly. Exactly.
Because that has nothing to do with the type of women that you said that you like.
No.
She did not match.
But look how you look. Look how you look at her.
Different girl right now.
Exactly.
So she didn't match any.
I told you,
She didn't match
this girl is
any-
mad cool, bro. I told you she's mad cool.
She's so cool. Yeah.
I told you she's mad cool.
So
And
cool.
it did not matter to him that I said that, bro. Because when he saw her, he was like,
He like this. He came in. He said,
just like that, bro. Just like that. And so it was in that moment, or in that same sense, when you pull up with a bad girl,
And you
bro,
pull up with a girl-
it's gonna do the opposite.
like,
It's gonna
if he came in with like, let's say Megan Good. You just walking in the kitchen with a donut. You walk down, come around, open the door. You hear your alarm go off. She walk in. She said, "Yeah, Aiden here." You gonna be like, "Hold on, you here? This the right house?" You like, "You here?" You know what I'm saying? But other girl came in. You just gonna be like, "Yeah, he upstairs. Let me call him." Yeah, somebody here for you. You like this? Somebody name. What's your name?
Nobody trolls.
here,
Don't bring her over.
That's a fact. If
If
you got- if you got- if you
your
got-
girl, if she's trollable, she's not good. If you troll her, like,
He had to sit me down and talk about y'all about to bring this one girl.
oh yeah, if you gotta talk, if you gotta make an announcement, like that's the worst. Like, I remember my friend did the other day. We had the spot, we just chilling, right?
me down.
And his girl called her, right? And she was like, "Yeah, I'm here." He's like, "Oh, I forgot she was pulling up." He said, "Bro, She's real cool. Like I fuck with her way back. She been there for me. All this, that, third.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, she never came in. He taught her to leave in the parking lot.
Okay, what are we talking about though? Oh, stop.
She drove 30 minutes to leave you, bro. She didn't even come inside. I was like, what's taking him so long? He came back alone. That's how bad it was. He came back alone.
Let's be clear. Let's be clear for a second.
In the car, man.
No. He came to his senses. If we weren't there, he wouldn't have felt that bad about it because nobody know about it.
But let's be clear about what I'm saying here. Are we talking about if you just fucking, then yeah, you go for the type that you think is the most fuckable. But if you're just talking about like somebody you just trying to chill and build and grow a relationship with, then what are we? That's what I'm talking about.
I still want the girl I'm fucking to look good too, though.
I agree. That's what I'm saying. If you're talking about fuckable, then yes, looks would matter. But if you're talking about we're trying to build and grow a relationship, then looks should not matter to the point where you think you got to park her off to the side.
I'm not talking about like a relationship. I'm talking about like. I'm just talking about when you have a bad girl. How do you feel?
Can you
like
fuck soft?
Like who's the?
You can
like,
fuck soft.
No, it's not.
Do you
possible.
fuck soft?
No,
the looks do matter though.
Want me to
I'm
slap
not
it on her
saying-
butt?
I'm not saying looks don't
Want me
matter,
to
but I'm
slap my dry, limpy thing on her butt? And just slap it on there?
What is he talking
You ever talk to a girl and like you couldn't get hard because you just weren't attracted to her, but you didn't want to think it was her, so you just made an excuse up like it's a condom.
Does that do with that girl that came over?
No, it isn't.
You got that far to where you couldn't fuck?
No, it happens, bro.
I've never in my life gotten to that point where
like before I
she's
realized,
laying in the bed and I'm like, you look so bad to me, and I can't even get hard.
like before I start fucking like bad.
That's happened
like,
to me one time.
Once you fuck this one bad girl, like a high caliber girl, your whole standards change. Like
what is a high caliber girl?
Huh?
Because she look good?
Yes.
Okay.
Like a high
Because
caliber.
she's not that's to me.
That's
is
not
a
my
high
definition
caliber.
either.
A girl that caliber, no.
Like a girl you'll see, like a girl if you see a girl in Kroger, like a girl that's so bad that you can get hard in public.
Target.
Okay, that's never happened to me in my life. I've never
Girls in
seen a
Target
girl
more
that was
attractive.
so
Just run
attracted
it
by
fast.
dick got hard.
I've
Like-
never been
Unless her
walking.
titty was out, bro.
Are you in high
Like
school?
think about you're in a Kroger, right? And a bad girl walked
Target.
past you and she's trying to get some pasta and her booty touched your thigh.
Well, that's something
All
totally
right, bro.
different, John. You're talking
How,
about something.
man?
What world do you
How?
live in?
It might have to be a packed Kroger, bro.
I'm about to say, how packed this Kroger got to be for her to get that close
for that
to you?
situation. He rides the bus for this situation for sure.
Yeah.
You be going on public transit, so the girl is trying to squeeze by and shit. That's why you go to packed clubs and
Yeah,
stuff.
you
so
be
they
doing
can
like
just-
the little side steps.
If you one of them weird niggas that wear loose, you wear loose fitted clothes, so when she brush up on you can really feel it.
Yeah.
You're a
That's
weird
it.
No,
nigga.
I wear tight clothes.
That might be worse.
No,
Thin.
but like it's like
You wear thin. You wear thin clothes. You wear thin
tight.
pants.
like
No.
spandex and
You
shit.
wear neon stuff everywhere you go.
Nah, but what the point we're trying to make is that I see what John is
see what I'm
saying
saying?
here. When you pull up to the spot with a bad girl,
With
it does a
who
little
though?
bit
Is
to
it your actual girl or
Your
just
actual-
somebody
it
you
doesn't matter.
or somebody
doesn't-
you
it
just
doesn't
fucking
matter.
with?
Are you
It doesn't
delusional?
matter.
It could be a friend. It
No,
could be
what I'm saying is I'm not going in a relationship because of that.
it could be a friend. It could be your girl. It could be a
no.
girl you mess with. But it's like when you pull up to a spot with a
Your friend, even your friend, you do that?
Yes, I swear it could be a friend.
Bro,
don't
if
matter.
you, like,
Doesn't
think
matter who
about
it
this,
is.
bro. Think about you throw
If
a
I took
party.
this M4 to the gym, they still feel nice.
Think about this, Lo.
You're talking about cars.
No, we're
Stop
talking about-
comparing objects to women.
We're talking about women.
Park and go to the back.
We're talking about women. Her name is just Lamborghini Asha. And then we're gonna bring her to the party. But like, if you come to a party,
Hey, I don't know what he's on, but
Yeah,
you
these
bro,
niggas-
but you did that. Well, the point I'm trying to make is
delusional.
that you did the same thing, man.
Because I knew you weren't trying to get in a relationship. I knew you was fucking.
Why
nigga.
does it matter, bro? I still have
I can't remember who it
I
was.
still have standards for the type of people I fuck though.
Exactly.
Apparently you don't if you don't get hard when you in the bed with them, nigga.
No, that was a while ago.
All
That was a
right,
while
nigga,
ago.
so cut it out,
That's a
nigga.
different girl than the one I'm talking about though.
Okay, but I'm just saying, apparently your standards aren't that high, or they must have just recently gone up.
They have.
Because you got to
Yeah.
the point
They have
where
recently
you were
gone
in
up.
bed with a girl, you was like, I can't even get fucking hard, nigga.
Yeah,
You ever talk to a girl that you're not
Nigga just-
particularly attracted to, but she's just like she's on your wavelength though, but you like give it a chance?
No.
she's not in my bed.
What?
On the couch. She's not on my, she don't give me hard. Why
She
are you in
went
the bed with
upstairs.
me?
We kept that at the main level of the house, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
Agreed. If I can't
if I
get,
can get hard, why are we in the bed?
if
The
I
bed
don't,
is-
if I don't get semi hard, like
It's gonna
if
be a group event at that point. It's
I'll
not
put a
one-on-one.
blanket on the floor, or we can sit on the couch, or we can stand.
Air mattress.
We can sit in the car. Why are we at my crib? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get my dick hard. Why are you at the spot? We can just go out.
hey, that's wild, right? Like,
Smoothie
yo,
day.
if you ain't gonna lie,
Yo, bro, no, but the girl I'm talking to you about right now, the one you gave me the look on, that's so. When the second you did that, I'm like, you're a hypocrite, bitch. Because
so your dick got hard when you was
Cause what?
talking to her.
Wait,
yeah,
why is it
it
hypocrite?
did. It did.
Okay,
why
so
is it
that's,
hypocrite?
it don't matter then.
Huh?
Why is he hypocrite?
Because he talking about how like I'm trying to tell Lo that Just same way John is saying, when you pull up to the spot with a bad girl, your ego go, But, yeah, fucking up my whole vibe right now.
Go.
I'm saying that is mad hypocritical from you though, bro. Because you just saw her, but you didn't know a single thing about her, and you gave me a look like, nigga, is that what you doing?
So is that how you get hard? You get hard off
We're not even talking about.
You didn't even know her
right
story,
now.
Lo.
We're not even talking about
You didn't know her wavelength.
I'm asking right now.
We're not even talking about that.
So
the point of the conversation
I
was
know,
the small ego boost you get when you pull up to the spot with a bad girl.
The purpose
so that means you believe that to be the case too, but you're here on your moral fucking high ground, bitch. That's
lying.
the point I'm trying to make.
He's lying.
I don't like jean short low. Put your pants. Where the rest of your pants at? Because you're out of here, man.
The point that I'm making with you is, yo, I know it wasn't nothing that was going to go serious beyond maybe just fucking, right?
Okay.
So if that is a point,
But how
then
would you know that? Wait, pause.
But
How would you
still-
know that?
Because he looked at her.
Still, it don't matter if you're fucking or not.
Because I know you're
It's the same guy who's
that's all
on your
you did,
list,
though.
bro. Looks
No,
is
what
so
do we know?
far
That's-
down.
Did you
This
did
is
you know
like
anything on
19.
How is Looks that far down on his list?
He
but
makes
he's
a
saying
face.
that, and Looks number 2 on my list, but I'm still not saying that.
So if looks are number 2 on your list, nigga, why was she in the house? Okay, so shut your dumb ass up, nigga. Shut the fuck up, nigga.
When I say Willie, she didn't look cute though. When I say it,
The fact that
So
low
what was she
feet.
then?
when you sat
What
me
was
down
she?
and said,
What
"Hey,
was
I'm
she?
bringing this girl to the
no,
house."
because I just knew y'all prepared.
What was she? Agent, what was she?
The fact.
What was she?
Nah.
When
This
Low
guy-
starts,
out.
When Low starts arguing, his feet never touch the ground. He start levitating. It just start flying.
physically had to describe her.
Agent,
If I bring a girl to the house that I think I could be serious about, I still had that same conversation with y'all. I'd be like, Waleed,
But
I
you
know you're
weren't
going
trying to be
to
serious
not
with
the
her.
conversation.
No,
It
but
wasn't that.
bro,
It
I'm
was
saying
not
I
that,
do the
though.
same fucking thing, man.
Agent, what was she?
He had to. Which camera?
I don't know what that
Which
means.
Camera? Which
On
one
a
is it?
scale of 1 to 10, what was she, nigga? What was she?
Hey, bro. What
So shut the fuck up, nigga.
Why that?
But look about it. But low.
You said looks are number 2, nigga. So what was she?
Low.
That's
You
what he
said
said.
looks is number 2.
Yeah, I see her. Low. It's good though because he brought her to the crib. So it's just like he brought her to the crib. She might be the best, but it's not like she brought him out in public. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, answer the question. What was she?
Look at me. Look at me.
Look at
I'm
him.
looking. Don't cut me off, bro. It doesn't matter what the fuck she is. The point I'm trying to make is I'm just real about myself, bro. So when I put looks at number 2, it's because she could have no endearing qualities.
Wait, Paul.
or I could.
Paul, she's a 2?
No, the fuck she's not.
Why you throwing up
What
that?
was she then?
Is that what you're giving her?
A 2? Whoa.
2.
Whoa.
Bro, why are you violating right now?
That's all.
why you
You
care?
had to come to my room and be like, yo, and you had to physically describe the
Bro, I'm
girl,
gonna do that
so I
again
would
to
not
you.
mention it.
Hey,
awful.
Willie, stop.
No, you've
A
asked
two?
me not to
The point
troll
I'm
girls.
trying to make.
A 2 is like
yeah.
hitting a girl with a right uppercut. That's like how bad disrespectful that is. Like if you rate a girl a 2, you got to hit women.
Whoa, okay, all right.
Yo, John, you can't say shit like that, bro.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
What?
Caleb, take it out. Caleb, take it out.
Caleb doing that shit.
Hey, Caleb, start a file folder. The reckless shit this
The
nigga
point I'm
said.
trying to make, bro, is that even though looks is a 2, if you fill out the rest of the qualities, I could still fuck with you though. But to me, she wasn't a 2 though.
Show. She filled a lot of shit out.
No,
So
no.
what was
That's just
she?
what Waleed rates her.
So what
Waleed
was
also
she?
brought over. I don't want to violate them, but he brought over below average women and called them models in the title. So you can't really trust a Waleed rating regardless.
But that's a YouTube title, though. It's a
Oh
YouTube
my
title.
god!
It's that type of pod.
Y'all niggas is bugging.
It was a title.
Oh.
It was a title.
I don't care, Waleed.
You one of them was only one of those 4 girls.
It's a hoodie battle. Battle of hoodies.
There was 4 girls, and only one ended up in a bed, and one of them was a 2.
Wait, what are you talking about right now?
There was 4
What
girls.
the fuck are you talking about right now, bro?
The 3 that I brought over, the one that he brought, one was a 2, one ended up in a bed.
What does that
That's
mean?
all you.
Hey,
happened?
that's just what I'm trying to tell you.
You with
what,
these
what
girls.
y'all just
I
learned.
just did a video with them.
What y'all should learn from me, bro, is that personality matters a lot to me, bro. And I tell you guys that on the podcast, that's not cap. As I say, my energy I keep around me is very, very sacred. So there's plenty of girls I've dubbed that I thought were attractive, but because they were on some bad energy, I can't keep them. When you look like this, it's because you don't have standards. You just bring over people you don't even care.
Agent, what
You don't
was
care
she?
what it does to your
So
energy.
ugly girls with personality.
Agent, what
But
was
the
she?
thing is, I
That's
didn't
your-
even
that's
say
your
she was
type?
ugly, bro.
Agent, what was she then? If she
Bro.
wasn't ugly, what was she?
Was she
Chill
over
out,
a
bro.
7? Was she over a 7?
Nah.
Over
so
6?
what was she?
Nah.
Hey, besides the point though, bro.
No, it's not
no,
besides
no,
the
no,
point.
no.
It actually is
We
the
trying to
point.
focus
Okay,
right
wait,
now.
what-
It's the point.
What's the point you're trying to make?
Nigga, what was she,
1
nigga?
out of 10.
What is she?
I go down from a 2, bro.
No,
you just
I
get
said
your
1 out
feelings
of 10.
hurt.
What out of 10? What is
1
she?
out of 10.
I'm not answering that question.
Because
Because
you know what it is.
not necessarily, but because
You do, nigga. What is it?
I don't think it actually
What's
helps
a
further
nice
the point.
answer, and then we'll just downgrade from there.
That nigga said I'm not gonna answer it because it doesn't further my point.
What?
No, I said it doesn't further the point, not
No,
my point.
the point that I'm making is the only time that you're gonna go heavily based off of looks if this is nothing serious. So
That's
if
true.
you're
Okay, that's true.
okay, that's
I agree with you on
but
that.
that's the point that I'm making. So the fact that you were that flexible on looks.
No, wait. But that's not entirely true with me, though. That might be true with the
So
majority
what
of
was
men.
she then, nigga?
No.
Answer it and they'll tell me. Let me know. What was she?
He's talking in circles.
What? Yeah, you're just talking in
I
circles.
want to know what is she? What is she? He throwing up 2s, lows, making lip
what
motions.
was she,
So what was she?
What was she, Lo?
I'm gonna let this nigga decide. What was she? Because that's gonna prove my point.
Hey, what we rating on, though?
was
What we
she?
rating on? What we
On a
rating on?
scale of 1 to 10.
On looks, if you lined her up and asked men to rate her, what's the
If she
majority of
was
the men gonna
parked
say?
over on the side, nigga.
Hey, if you had your M4, and she was right by your
Hey, out
M4.
of all the cars outside, what is she? She the Highlander, she the Range Rover, she the M4, what is she?
What you asked me to say? What other guys would vote her as? What
Nigga,
I
I'm
rate her as?
asking you
Other guys
on a
too.
scale of 1 to 10,
You know
what is she?
It's the extra tires in the garage.
Okay, this nigga's bugging.
Hey, why are
right?
you trying to be disrespectful on
This
purpose?
nigga is bugging.
What's up with you?
He called her
On a
spare
scale
tires.
of 1 to 10, Agent, what is she?
Man, why you asking me to do this shit publicly,
He
though,
called her
bro?
stock tires.
Because you're trying to make a point and I'm trying to make
You know
a
what's
point.
funny is any girl I talk to that watches this podcast
They gonna
could
think it's
very
her.
well assume this is about them.
Yeah, they're gonna think it's them.
Hey, if you watching this, it's not about you. Don't worry.
More than likely, it's not about you.
Yeah,
So who?
yeah.
What
I'd say on a looks like a 3.5, definitely below average.
Yeah, she's ugly as hell.
No, but that was a real rating though. That wasn't
she's
a
ugly
fake
as hell.
rating because my fake rating would have been like a 7.
Yeah, she
right?
real
But
ugly.
that's a real rating.
could
She's
never
below
give her a
average
7.
in looks.
You couldn't get away with a
But
7.
she was really cool though.
Me nor him would ever allow you
So
to get
could
away
you
with a 7.
would you
Turned
take her in
savage when I get to the
public?
house.
Like if she was cool, like would you like just walk around the mall with her holding hands?
That's a great question, John.
Like if I can't walk around the mall holding
walk
hands.
around in public holding hands with her.
Look how tight his hoodie is.
Exactly, nigga got mad
pull it tighter.
tight.
Go
Or would you tell her
I'm not. Here's the thing, though, bro.
would you
I'm
tell her to
saying-
meet you in the store, like in the store, like y'all like bumping, like meet me and Pat son by the hoodies on the wall. Like you just tell her to meet you like in the store, like at the food court, or just in the parking lot. Just meet me in the parking garage.
Would you walk around in Lennox Mall with her?
Holding hands.
I wouldn't walk
like
around.
this though.
I wouldn't
Like,
walk
not
around
like
Lennox
this.
Mall with any girl.
That's not what I asked you.
Have you done that before?
Yeah, a
Y'all
couple
walked around the
times.
mall with
Okay.
her.
So would you walk around?
That was the old me though.
No,
that
I
was the
ran
old me.
into you at Lettuce Mall with a
That
girl.
was the old me, bro. That was
Would
the old
you
me.
walk around in Lennox Mall with her even back then?
Nah.
Okay, so let's come on.
What's he doing?
But that's the fucking main point I'm trying to say, Lo. Is that when you with the bad girl, this little ego
You feel
boost,
good.
when you're out, you proved our original thesis,
That's
bitch.
Yeah.
No,
So
but
if
what
I
I'm
could-
saying is, nigga, even you weren't even out, and you niggas petrified. Niggas in the house, it was like, hey, niggas looking through corners like,
No.
hey, Waleed, where you at?
Oh, you know what
Look.
he did? Here's what he does. Let me tell you what he does. You there's 2 ways upstairs from my house. You can either go the way they pass the living room or they're through the kitchen the other way around. Depending on who you with, is depending on who he picks.
No. It depends on how many people you have at the fucking crib, Waleed. If you got like a dozen people at the crib, then I'm not taking her.
I was by myself.
On the, bro, how am I supposed to know that, bro? I just know the TV is on.
I mean,
man.
if she
You could be
bad,
like-
I'm taking her through the most scene route.
Stories.
If she a baddie, I'm coming through the living
supposed to
room.
know when
Know
you
that.
walked inside the house and there was no cars outside. You're like, how am I supposed
No
to
extra
know?
shoes, no cars outside, just me by myself. You can see.
I ain't do all
like,
that.
you know,
you
that's
was
how you'll know if
ducking
a
her.
girl is bad. Not
Yo,
like,
you
you in the
told
living room.
her to get behind the kitchen island and say, yo, no, man, make sure
Hey,
duck
duck,
your little
duck,
duck
duck.
real quick. Duck.
Wait, he did that?
Like,
Hey, just go
No,
out the
no,
window.
just
Go
think,
out the back, go out the
like,
back.
I'm
Go out the
gonna
back.
bring her in. I'm gonna walk through the middle. I'm gonna walk in. I'm gonna tell her stay right here. That will lead up. I'm like, yo, what's poppin'?
Yeah,
man?
will
I'm
he
about
come
to
in
just-
this room real quick?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell her. She gonna stay right
Oh
there.
man, you know what he did?
What?
Hold on, when he brought her to the house, I swear he hit the staircase. And just looked at me like this real quick.
Just to see who was on the horizon, bro. But here, look.
You're
My
a
balls
sick
hurt.
nigga, yo. You are the sickest nigga I know,
Yeah,
bro.
bro,
I'm
but
serious.
look at this.
You're a sick nigga.
There's a girl I'm talking to that I actually really fuck with, right?
Yeah.
Now, when she comes over,
Right now?
yeah.
Okay.
But when she comes over, I'm gonna have a talk with both of y'all to not fucking troll, because y'all have a propensity to troll all the time. And that
Now, I want. Let's stop. And let me ask you this: how many women that you brought to this house that I've trolled?
Thank you.
But I don't give you a chance no more, though, bro. I don't give you a chance.
I literally walked into the kitchen numerous times with a girl there.
Oh yeah, you did actually.
Okay, so
yeah, you haven't been trolling. That's a fact.
so
That's a fact.
there's only one girl that I trolled, and the reason why I didn't troll is because not only you didn't care, but I knew there was that fucking relationship was so pointless that it needed to wrap up real quick. So I didn't give a fuck no more. That's the only girl I've ever trolled that you brought to this house.
Hey,
so let's cut the cap. We had a conversation, but let's not act like
you're proving my overall point, bro. You're making this about any girl I'm talking to or whatever, but my original point was I can't explain it, but there's a natural ego boost associated with pulling up to the spot with a bad girl.
That's not true.
No, my point is,
yeah, but I think it's disingenuous that you're claiming that it doesn't exist, bro.
No,
I think
I'm saying is it based off insecurities?
It could be, but what's the insecurity? Because
why do you need the woman to then justify or boost your ego?
No, it don't boost my ego, but it's like if I bring a low, you're gonna hurt my ego. If I bring a 2 in and I bring her in and all y'all faces.
This is my point.
You just finished doing that to me right now.
This is my point. It depends on what the relationship of you and the woman is.
If we just fucking,
if you just fucking agree, but I'm saying if you're in an actual relationship, what other niggas think of what she looks like shouldn't matter that much to the point where you don't want to walk around Linux with her. That's what I'm saying.
No, but
so you're saying
because I knew this nigga was trying to hide a girl in the house. I knew you were just fucking, nigga.
Bro, I can't walk around Linux with any girl I'm talking to. Period.
But you've done it before.
Yeah, but that was years past before I knew.
Nigga, years past, would you have done it with the 3.5?
Huh? No. What are you talking about?
Years in the past, when you would have walked around with the 3.5 that we're talking about.
But not
nigga.
But
the answer's no.
The reason I won't isn't because of me though. It's because I do YouTube, so people's gonna make assumptions based on who I'm with.
You walked around Linux with a woman before,
but that's good though. But if she's a 3, that's not good. They're gonna assume that she's a girl. That's a bad look. But if she's bad, then they can assume whatever they want. Because I'm walking around with my hand around her. I may wear my shirt, the John family. Wearing on that. Oh yeah. Oh,
no,
you a fan?
You prove my point though, bro. You prove my point that when you pull up with a bad girl, there's an ego boost. But when you pull up with a girl that's not attractive objectively to most men, there's a little bit of shame associated with that for whatever fucking reason.
But my point is that what is the relation? Because again, I'm furthering my point.
But it doesn't matter relationship. It does.
If you pull up, bro, and you see fucking, let's say, damn Donovan Mitchell at the mall, right, bro? I don't know if he's in a relationship. Let's say he's single. Okay, damn it. Let's say Damian Lillard. Let's say Damian Lillard is single, right?
The hockey player.
Damian Lillard pulls up to the mall and you see him with a girl that you objectively think is unattractive. You're going to randomly make assumptions about him. Wow. That's the point I'm trying to make. And so he's probably just trying to avoid that and all the harassment that's going to come with that bullshit because he lives a public life, bro. He's on television every fucking day. But in the inverse though, if he pulled up with Megan Good, he was going to be like, oh shit, Damian Lillard pulled up to the spot with Megan Good, bro. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Laura Hardy.
That's a good look right there.
That's a great look.
That's a good look.
But the point I'm making is if Damian Lillard pulls up to the mall with a 5, I'm going to think that they probably have in a serious relationship because he's Damian Lillard and he can pull something better than a 5.
Exactly, God, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
So, but then you're not going to
So the uglier she is, the more likely to be in a relationship.
So when you see,
but if you're still hiding her and she's ugly, then I know you're just trying to fuck, and that's the point I'm making with this nigga.
He's in love.
So if you
were in love?
You ever
no, because he was hiding her. So no, he's not.
So you ever seen a girl your friend was with and dap him up and be like, yeah, she's solid. That's a good look. But then you ever see a girl that wasn't solid and you just be like, oh.
Because if you're just fucking, you're fucking a O.
But still, if you're just fucking her, I'm gonna be like, bro, you tripping. I'm just gonna look at you like no matter if you fuck, that's your look. You know what I'm saying?
No, let me say this. If you were just if a dude brought her around and you knew she was like a 3 or 4 in your eyes, but he was saying, nah, I'm being serious about her. You're not about to judge him based off of what she looks like.
I am. If you happy, you happy.
But this nigga's
that's the point I'm trying to make, bro. Why am I relation or your intentions? Why am I gonna judge regardless.
I'm saying if you mean if they try to get in a real relationship and she's an average chick or below average.
I mean, if you ask me honestly, like, bro, what you think? I'm not gonna lie. If you don't ask me that, then I'm gonna keep smiling and shake my head.
You'll keep smiling, shaking your head. But if he didn't ask you and he just trying to fuck, you won't give it to him voluntarily, right? Like, nigga, what you doing?
Yeah. Like if you
exactly. So the responses still differ from what type of relationship they have. That's all I'm trying to say. If you think the girl is mid, but they in a serious relationship,
You're
you're gonna hold your tongue on that.
argument,
No, I'm
bro,
not.
because he doesn't know how to lose gracefully.
I'm gonna hold my.
I just asked for context.
I'm just gonna
That's all
hold
I
my
asked
tongue
for.
if she's in the presence. But if she's not in the presence, and you having a real talk to me, and your last girl is badder, and you're gonna ask me like, yeah, man, she the one. If you start telling me like personality and all this, y'all get together, I'm like, yeah, I'm happy for it. Be like, yeah, what you think? She a baddie, ain't she? She the one for me.
So do
I'ma
you
tell you how it
genuinely
is.
believe that you pull up a spot with a bad girl, it's not better? You don't feel a little bit? It's kind of cool. Nothing.
Like niggas will be looking at you.
I know. I've never. That's never
He's
happened.
a
to me.
liar,
Okay,
bro.
do you like
Unless
do you like pizza?
unless I'm being petty.
We should do a public
like pizza?
experiment.
Unless I'm being petty.
A public
pizza.
experiment. Get a
no,
really
pizza.
bad
Do you
girl
like-
and a
yeah.
real ugly girl and see how good you feel. Just get like a camera, people just
But
looking.
he gonna lie about that shit too because he's a fucking liar. Apparently,
Like, you
You're
get-
trying to say
And
that.
I'm in a relationship. Let's not.
No,
I'm
it's
in
a public
relationship.
interview. Your girl could be there. She can hold the camera, make sure it's a public interview. But just to see how you feel, like you walk. Say you get a real bad
yo,
girl
this girl would feel some type
and
of
a
way.
real
Yeah.
ugly girl.
Hold the camera.
No. This is the bad girl that's gonna be with Lo. You hold the camera here.
Oh yeah.
That'd be wild,
Record
bro.
us, babe.
No, she didn't be there. It's just a video, but just see how you feel.
Babe,
Like,
record
just see
me
the
and
reaction.
Linux with this bad 10 out of 10 right here. Come on, go ahead, babe. Record
Like, look
me.
at the faces y'all get. Like you walking
Let's go find some bad
through.
girls. Come on, let's go. Come to Lexi. We gonna find the baddest
Yo,
girls.
babe, what you think about
No,
her?
no, you wouldn't find them.
let's
You
go.
wouldn't
Record
find a
it.
bad girl, but you'll just pick them for the video. Maybe some social influence. You find a really ugly girl, maybe like a really ugly girl.
We
Walk-
need to cut some of this shit off
Yes,
from John because this nigga John is bugging.
Huh?
You're
Well, but
bugging.
There's some
he's
other
saying
girl that it'll be
toppings
down.
on pizza don't make it better. That's what he's saying.
What is that?
He's saying toppings on pizza don't make it better.
That's not a one-on-one analogy, but I see what you're saying. I think Lowe's just being disingenuous here. He's trying to pretend like he just has. Lowe's just pretending like he doesn't like. It doesn't matter to me. I'm so secure in myself that I have no. But if your argument is insecurity, I'm saying like it could be, but I need to know what insecurity it is because I would feel better if I pulled up to the car show with a bad girl. If I pulled up to the mall with a bad girl, bro. I
You're not
would.
gonna pull up to a Lamborghini show with a Hyundai.
I mean, we all.
You're not gonna pull up with a Scion. Like,
We all have.
But what is it though? Like I can't self-diagnose that. I can't figure out what that is. I just know that it just feel better.
Are you insecure?
it's not an
insecure in some
insecure
ways.
thing
You're
though.
not sure about what?
I don't know what weight this is right here.
It's a weird feeling. Like it's like I had a bad friend one time, and we came like we weren't dating nothing. Like she just hella cool. She's a beautiful girl. We put up to a kickback. I walk in a kickback. Immediately, all the other girls are feeling me now. They're like, dang, like girls want me more now that I'm with a bag because they know my standards
That's
are
a
already
fact.
high.
That's a fact.
So now I'm a high profile man now. Now I'm like, oh, he got her.
He's
now
not even
right here.
exaggerating.
I'm not. But listen, hear me out.
Uh-huh.
So now so the girls are feeling me now. The niggas looking at me hating already. Like, damn, he were, and she ain't going for nothing. She's like, I'm not talking to no nigga. I just came for the vibes. So she not entertaining no niggas. So they already think she with me. So now niggas are looking like look what Lee looking pissed off. Pissed off with a cup in their hand. Like, damn, like she ain't showing no love to no other niggas. And all the other girls like, dang, like, and then next to function, I'm like, dang, yeah. Because they know my type. And if a girl's prettier than the average girl at the party, another girl's gonna want you more because the sexual value was pushed up. You know what I'm saying? If I came in that bit with a gremlin, niggas better not be letting me in. They gonna first off charge me. They gonna ask me who I know at the party.
This nigga is bugging.
They gonna be like, you know anybody in here? Yeah, bro, my cousin throw the pot. T-Roy, it's me. Who that you with?
This
Anisha.
nigga is bugging.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas not gonna want to give me no drink. Niggas gonna be like, yeah, that's just for the girls. I can't get a drink, bro. What about my girl? She gonna look like they would have waste lick
No,
on her.
but what he's saying is like he's saying in a funny way, but there's pretty
It's
privilege
true.
though, bro. When you pull up to any kind of function,
Like
and you
pull
look
up-
good.
Hey, like think about this. You know how niggas be charging at a party, but if a nigga pulled in with 5 bad girls that are lit, you may not you're not gonna charge them a cover charge, and you be like, yeah, you straight, come in, you them with you, yeah, come on in. I wouldn't charge him because he brought value to my party. So a nigga showing Snapchats,
Their
it's
value?
bad girls in the party. But if you bringing 6
And this
gremlins,
is where we began talking about women.
You bringing
adding value,
6
and the only thing they do is looks, and all of
Bro.
a sudden they valuable now.
bro, yes,
Hold on,
bro, it's
hold on.
society.
Hold on, bro. He just
It's
dropped
a-
a gem, bro.
That's what that nigga
Hold on,
just
bro.
said.
Hold on,
It's
bro.
society.
You just sat there and
Hold
said,
on, bro.
What he said?
because you just sat there and said, now my party is valuable good looking women.
Because you gotta think about it, bro. Girl,
Well, if
niggas.
you're looking at it from the perspective of like a
party.
club owner or a promoter,
Yes.
well, that's
That's
value,
gonna
'cause,
bring-
hey, guys are gonna want to
Hey,
go to
he
the club.
gonna
but
come
this
to
nigga
the
just
club.
said
They
that-
said she didn't do anything. She was my friend. She wasn't even fucking me, but she looked good.
But look,
she added value to
She
me.
added the value to
maybe
me
this is- maybe
off
this-
of perception.
Do you
Exactly. Do you
own
agree
the
with
club?
that?
Yes, bro.
No,
think
I'm
about
asking
it.
this nigga. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
If I'm dating, then if I'm
No,
dating,
you're not dating. She's not fucking you at all. It's just friends, and she looked good.
I didn't say
and
she wasn't
came-
fucking me, but we friends. I just want to put
He's
that.
like, I knew you gonna do that.
Yeah, I fuck for sure. But we friends though. We don't have no relationship.
Were you fucking at that time? Were
Yes.
you-
But we just friends though. I don't have no relationship with her. I'm on my own thing. I go to parties, she put me on with girls and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, like in that aspect, you coming in. So and if you're in a club and everything, you bringing more niggas to the party and everything like that. So it boosts up your value. But if you're known to bring with ugly girls, you just be that nigga with the ugly girls. You know what I'm saying? Like you bring 6 hyenas to a party. Like
John, stop. All right. I got
What
it.
other
John.
creature?
Hey, John, I got it.
2 hyenas, 3
John,
gremlins,
I got it, John.
and a deformed platypus. Just a group of misfit mammals. I'm gonna tell you, we're full. COVID, we're full. We're not letting nobody else in. I'm sorry.
Hey, man, nigga told me the club full because I brought some ugly women. Hey, that's a wild bounce, yo. If I can look into the club
Like-
and I can see the back of the wall,
You be like, bro, it's only 11. Y'all just open.
nah, we
DJ didn't
full,
show up
nigga.
yet. DJ didn't show up
nah,
yet,
we
bro.
full, my nigga. We
Pipe
full.
bust. Just go ahead and
So I
evacuate.
go you about, was she a hyena or a platypus? What was she?
no, I don't do disrespectful. Man. I
You're bugging right now,
She said
John.
For a
Platypus.
small face manatee.
Hey,
Small face, man.
hey, John has a point in that.
Man, you know how big manatees are.
Hey.
Nigga, from her eyes to her mouth. That's a wild thing to say. Oh shit! Oh my god!
John has a point though, bro.
It's society is cold. It's a cold world, but that's how shit works nowadays.
So again, you the nigga that's adding value to something just because a woman look good.
Bro, it's-
so it goes. The original point was like, who we blaming? And to me, I blame niggas.
No.
Because y'all are adding value to women, and if the only thing they have to do is just look good, while your value stems from some type of status or money that you would have to go earn, that's a wild thing to do.
That's a really good point, actually.
That's such a wild thing to do.
It's not. That's what I'm saying. It's not the right thing. It's just society. It's how society does stuff now. But it's not the right thing. I don't agree
So
with
niggas
it.
are at blame then. Niggas are at fault.
Yeah, it's niggas' fault because that's how they made it. That's
It's
how they
niggas'
made it
fault.
work.
I agree.
Because it's like if niggas really treat everybody the same, the world will be a better place. But beautiful women,
Ain't that crazy? If
beautiful girls get a big pass and everything. Like if you with bad girls, you get a pass.
Ain't that
Like
crazy?
niggas would rather just take care of you to tell that girl instead of telling that girl no. Because they feel like it'll boost their chances with them. You know what I'm saying? But they don't have nothing to value, you're not gonna get no benefits. Like if you go anything in life with a bad girl, or if you're attractive in life, you get benefits. You know what I'm saying? It's how the world is.
That's just wild.
It's wild.
So if you go about life with all this beautiful, pretty privilege, I feel like you don't give yourself an opportunity to develop skills because you just get away with doing shit that other people
Exactly.
had to work
Well,
for.
That's why all these
though?
girls
But
don't
why?
have no
Do you have
talents.
pretty privilege?
You said they don't have
No,
what?
I have
That's why
money
these girls don't
privilege.
have no talents because they got used to that and people normalize that. So now they feel like I don't have to do nothing. All they look pretty and I get everything free. Why am I learning the trait?
Exactly. Why? Why would he do that?
Why am I
'cause
taking
you
the
don't have
time to
to.
learn something when I get everything free anyway?
Why would Shaq need to learn a post fade? Why? If the nigga's
I'm already
averaging
7 foot
30,
tall. I'm
if the nigga
dunking.
averaging 30 doing post hooks, why do I need to fade it?
You know what I'm saying?
No, but that's a little different because Shaq was a top 10 player all time, right?
You can be top 10 pretty all time.
No, but I'm talking about top 10 quality woman. You're not top. Shaq wasn't just a top 10 post scorer. He was a top 10 player. Like he had high value as an NBA player.
He had
You know what I'm
skills.
saying? So in the same sense, I'm saying
So
that
he was
you
a
can't
bad bitch
compare-
in the NBA, technically.
like Kelly Oubre.
No.
I'm just saying that because people say he looked pretty.
No.
Personally,
No.
I'm indifferent. You know what I'm saying?
You're, you're indifferent.
I'm not judging the
Niggas say
man.
he's indifferent on niggas' looks. You're a weirdo, nigga. I'm indifferent on a niggas' looks. No, what I'm saying is if I can get away with a whole bunch of other stuff, why am I going to waste my time? If I'm just dominating or if I can get what I want, why would I go out of my way to like perfect other skills or even work at other
like
skills?
the fact that I'm
don't make no
average
sense.
physically in every imaginable way, like I'm 5'11", regular ass wingspan.
5'11" is not
not
average.
That
5'11" is tall. That's tall. It's like 2 inches taller than average.
Like Waleed's
okay.
height.
That's basically the same thing. You said Waleed's average?
It's like average height.
Okay.
I think
not
actually,
bad.
I
I'm
think
just saying.
will you 5'10", 5'9"?
5'10" or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's close to the
5'9",
average.
5'10" is the average male height.
Okay.
So anything over that is above
But I'm
average.
saying the
So
fact,
you above average
the
in
fact
that?
that I'm physically
Unless it's 'cause
average, and even like, and no, well, here's what I'm trying
My
to
mom
say.
say you like Bruno Mars.
because I'm not like elite naturally at, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't have like the physique of a Michael B. Jordan. Like, even if I got really, really fit, which I will by the end of the year, you feel me?
Yeah, me too.
I still know that I'm going to have certain caps to the shit. So that can't be all that I do. Like, I had to have some other shit going on. You know what I'm saying? It's a deadly thing when you're naturally gifted like Giannis, but then you also put in the work to maximize your potential. That's
How
a
is
very...
Giannis naturally gifted? Because his height? Are you talking about?
Because of he's an impossibly long man.
Okay, his height. Okay, height
Yeah,
and wingspan.
and wingspan. So he's naturally gifted there. When you look at people like,
Shaq is still applies to that.
yeah, Shaq is naturally gifted. When you look at Cheetah in the NFL, like, it makes no sense how fast he's naturally gifted, but he worked hard to be in that position. There's a lot of people that was naturally gifted that never made it that far, and maybe part of it was injuries, but a lot of it is also that they just didn't work that hard. Because in high school they skated by naturally gifted, in college they skated by naturally gifted. Come to find out, you ain't maximize your potential, you ain't make it to the big leagues.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a blessing and a curse to be naturally just incredible at certain things and to look good. That's something you could see without getting to know the person, right? My best trait, in my opinion, is my problem solving. You won't know that if you walk across me in the mall. So that's not a trait that you'd be interested in me about. Good decision making. You need to get to know me to know those things. But looks off fucking rip. You know if someone looks good.
I think your work ethic is your best trait.
I wouldn't even consider that a trait, really. Is work ethic a trait?
It is, yeah.
I think that's definitely your best trait.
Yeah,
for sure.
Your drive or determination. I think
Yeah.
that's.
Anyway,
Yeah,
point I'm trying to make.
I think that's your best. Let's be positive. Let's end this on a positive note.
Yeah,
That's your best trait. Your drive and your determination. No cap.
I'm around YouTubers all the time, 24/7. Nobody can even remotely, as hard as you work, they can't even touch your level at all.
All right, what about Waleed? What's Waleed's best trait?
Yeah.
That he's helpful as fuck. Like, he just cares too much. Like, there's certain people that's in his life exclusively because he cares too much to just get rid of them, even though it'd be better for him.
Well, John, you agree with that? That's Waleed's best trait.
He's the most helpful person ever.
Is that Waleed's best trait? He's helpful.
Helpful?
Yeah.
No, he's hardworking too. You know what I'm saying?
What's his best? No, what's his best trait? Yeah.
His best trait. He's real. You know what I'm saying? No matter like when you meet with Lee, and like if you don't know him and know him, it's two different people. Like if you don't know Lee, it's a different Lee than when you actually know him, and like if he genuinely fuck with you, he'll fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? He's 100. And he is very helpful. He gives a lot of tips, you know what I'm saying? Stuff that you don't even have to ask for. He'll help you and stuff like that. Like if he really fuck with you and shit like that. So that's real. He has a good work ethic. He get it done. Any parties to get it done. So that's good.
Shishka parties, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, me guys next.
What's
I want you to start this off right here.
Huh?
What's Waleed's best trait?
Oh, it's a helpfulness. Yeah, helpfulness, and I drive for Dean.
What about Lodine? Start it off.
Start with Marcel.
You go ahead, John. Start us off.
No, I want you to start because I know it's
You're
gonna
his
be
best
difficult for
friend.
you.
Huh? Are we best friends?
How long have we known each other?
Since 2015, maybe
Less than me, loser.
5 years.
Going on 6 now.
I guess, dude. It's a new
Friend
year. So,
anniversary?
yeah,
2015. Yeah, okay.
I think so.
I was thinking like it's like outside of Robert and family.
Like SpongeBob
I think
and
you're
Patrick.
the person I've known the longest in my life in general.
Who's Robert?
My best friend. I've known him for nearly a decade at this point.
I think you're a good I think you're reliable, but I wouldn't say that's your best trait. I'd say you're a good creative problem solver. Like, I think I'm an incredible problem solver, but then sometimes you'll say something in a conversation where I'll be like, what the fuck? Like, not only have I never thought about it that way, but I also don't know anybody else in my life that would have thought about it that way. And that just comes to like a lot of shit. So like if, I don't know how to explain it. I'd have to bring up like a topic. Let me think about a time you did it. You go, Waleed.
I think your humor that you bring is your best trait.
Thank you. John. Keep going, John.
Yeah.
Let's catch that momentum.
You are mad funny. And
Thanks.
I feel like the way your mind works, the way you look at life, it opened my eyes of how like you don't care about certain stuff. You have enough money to do a lot of stuff. And for the short period of time I'll let you don't let that phase you. Like if you saw you in the street, you wouldn't know how much money you made. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the small things of life that make happy. You got your girl, you're happy with her. You know what I'm saying? It's just a very modest life of living your dream. You get your work done. You do the stuff that you want to do with your money, but you don't use your money to make other people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like the way you live your life, I admire that. It's one of your best traits.
With that being said, please buy another car.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a car.
For God's sake, please do that.
I can't think of a time, but honestly, like there's been 3 or 4 in the last couple of months. But I remember when, like in the beginning of the year, you wanted to make the playback. We didn't call it playback, but you were like, we should do like a group channel. And I was like, he just brought it up a couple times. I didn't really think much of it. But then literally by the end of the year, I was like, nigga, this could be like a huge thing, like bigger than all our channels if we could pull it off properly. But that's something you already knew before. Like you already figured out what took me like the rest of the year to figure out. And that was like solo reacting.
Crazy.
Already, like I think it's prime and past, and to have like 2 people on a channel reacting to something or competing against each other, like that shit would be tough.
That sounds tough.
That shit would be really tough. But you already been known that, so I was like, yo, Lo, I got this idea, and then you were like, bro, I told you that in February, and I was like, word? And he was like, yeah, I did. So then we were like, all right, fuck it, let's do it, man.
You
We
hit him
pulled
with
the
the Here
trigger.
I Come? You hit him with the Here I Come?
Here I come, man.
I like the
come.
SpongeBob character.
Do they know what that is?
They don't know that.
No, that's what Lo says when he's about to go somewhere in 20 minutes. He tells us, I'm on the way right now. Here I come.
Here I come.
Sit back down.
And
Don't
then
leave the house.
then he
No, no, no.
doesn't.
told me.
He
I'm not,
doesn't.
it's not sit back down. I'm like,
No.
oh, here I come. I got you.
That's exactly what he does.
Just like that.
And then I'll go. Then I'll get up, or I may be like, yo, I'm right down the street, bro. I'm right down the street.
I remember John's first Here I Come. It was so innocent. Lo said, Here I come, and John started walking upstairs like, no, John, don't. Just come back downstairs. 20 minutes passed by, he's like, I
Now I
think
hear
it's
Lo
coming.
stomping up the stairs, like finally coming. Pause.
yeah, that would be wild. That's wild.
That would be wild.
But I do it like where I'm like, yo, I'm right down the street, and I'm like putting my car in the ignition. Like,
You didn't even start your car yet.
Yeah,
no,
I
I've done that to you. I've done it to both of y'all niggas before.
Why do you do that?
I
What's your problem?
just keep y'all niggas on your toes.
But we already know.
I just adjust accordingly. You know, so I went to the car wash. They told me like it's gonna be done at this time, and I was out in the cold for 30 minutes waiting. So then this time, when I got my car washed today, I waited an extra 20 minutes, but they got me again. I was waiting another 20 minutes after that. Next time I'm pull up an hour late. I'm pull up an hour late next time because that's
but
what
you can only do that when you're not the last car.
Nope.
You're just gonna leave your car right there with the keys on it.
So they're gonna wait for me.
Yep.
Same way I waited for them.
Facts.
My turn.
Oh yeah.
Why he's just an afterthought to you, Marcel?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
What's his best? What's
Now
John's?
go ahead, since you already forgetting about him.
No, I think y'all. Well, you
You
know
about to
John
skip over
way
me.
more than me. So
I think John is like he's one of the funniest people in Georgia, and
one of.
No, he was right.
You said one of, right?
No, he said D.
No, I think you said one of.
No, he said D.
I'll leave it open for interpretation.
No, what'd you say?
You can run it back
It's
when you
okay,
watch the
Marcel.
pod back.
You're funny too.
And I think that he doesn't take full advantage of it on his channels the way he should. Because when I watch his videos, I don't get the vibe that he's the funniest person. I get the vibe that he's funny, not the funniest. There's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? One is just like an average person, one's like a John Mulaney, and the other one is a Dave Chappelle. You know what I'm saying? John Mulaney's funny,
I have no idea what it is,
but he's not a Dave Chappelle.
Who's John Mulaney?
Exactly. So the point I'm trying to make is that you're beyond funny. Like this whole, like you've done like 7 hilarious things already in this podcast, and you just
Oh, you missed this nigga called his mom. That shit's be fucking
Like-
hilarious.
What?
the whole time you were doing that, like in my mind, I kept thinking like that was so funny that I almost like thought you had it scripted because I couldn't even come up with nothing even remotely that funny in that like you was just on the boom joke. Killed it. Boom, another joke, killed it. Followed up, boom, another joke, killed it. And you just kept double. You had one whiff all podcast. You're like 49 for 50. You're like Steph Curry at the 3-point line with these jokes on this podcast.
Free throw line.
To the point, no, 3-point. To the point where like my abs I don't have were fucking
What, so you have
hurting
abs?
from the type of
I
laughter I
worked
was.
you out today.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, this nigga suck.
Yeah, you
My
did,
bad.
John. You did. And I think you need to do a better job showing that off though, because you do it way more
In
on
person.
other people's videos than you do in your own videos.
In person.
Everybody needs to do that though. I think 2021 needs to be the year that everyone maximize their earning potential. Because with the more and more people I meet outside of like content creation, the more and more I realize. I said this numerous times before. I'm gonna just keep telling it so y'all thoroughly understand it. The more and more I realize like the skill set that we possess is so rare, yet people want to capture it. From editing to making people laugh to just understanding how social media and how YouTube works and how to grow and build. That shit is so hard to find and capture. It is. Go on Clubhouse for 20 minutes into one of them rooms and you'll realize,
Bro, when I
you'll
go in a
realize how
Clubhouse room,
difficult it is.
when I go in a Clubhouse room, I'm like a celebrity, bro.
Off rip.
Like I don't even have to be a moderator. The second they put me on the stage because my bio is crazy, and I say the first thing, they don't even give a fuck what the rest of the people on the stage have to say because they're just like, oh my god, this is the type of person. And same way when Daryl Eves hopped in a room,
Yep.
I was like, bro, I don't care what Daryl Eves was not even a mod in the room, and I was like, y'all disrespecting the smartest YouTube analytics dude on the fucking internet right now. So anyway,
Yep.
yeah, this shit is rare, bro, really rare.
All right, John, your best quality.
You go first. You go first.
We've been going in order this entire time.
I can't count. It's okay.
Had nothing to do with counting. It's just orders. I think your best quality, John, is being open to things, like just being open and willing to do things. I think that's probably your best quality. And I think even if you're not like 100%, like even if you whiff or something like that or on anything, the idea that you're just open to just trying new things and growing and stuff like that. Because again, like I said before, I think those qualities and understanding fully what needs to be done, that's going to always help out, because there's plenty of niggas who will just be funny who would not get behind a producer table to even understand what to do and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like they just wouldn't. And I think, like I said before, I just think that's being open-minded to a lot of things is going to just add value to you regardless of whatever you do, regardless of being funny or just doing something behind the scenes or helping other people's things like videos out. Just being open to things and learning new things is always going to
Or
add
we told
quality.
John last minute that we need A&P shoot. We need you, John. He was like, okay, cool. John slept in his car. Then we did the dodgeball video, and then we did another video the entire day. People that got full rest of sleep, right? All of those people exhausted. John slept in his car, did the whole A&P day, and then I told John like, oh, Sneako's in the city. Let's do a podcast right after. And then he said yes. And then we did the podcast right after. And then I don't know what he did after that, but I'm assuming he collapsed and just went to sleep.
I passed out after that. Oh yeah, you got it done.
Facts. I believe.
I've been trying to come up with a word, but I can't figure out the word. But it's like, no matter what position John's in, he's like so satisfied and okay with it. Like he's like, is it optimism? I can't pick the word. Whatever the word is for it. I don't know the word for it, but no matter where he is, what he's doing, whatever the case is, he's just grateful for wherever he's at. He's very optimistic to where he's gonna be, and I've never seen him like upset about anything. Like it's crazy. Like he's so okay with everything, and he knows his future is gonna be so bright. So it doesn't matter what it's like right now, like whether he's behind the camera, the podcast, whether he's recording for somebody else. It don't matter what he's doing, where he's at. He's very helpful, and I don't know the word for it. You're just so satisfied of where you are. And it doesn't bother, nothing bothers you. Like nothing gets to you. Like your future drive is so strong that it doesn't matter what situation you're currently in, you're very happy to just aim for the next thing. I don't know the word for it.
Facts, man, facts. And
You want me to get you up?
this nigga right here.
I'm not gonna cry though, because I just got signed. It could have been records.
This nigga's retarded. Yeah, I think that's a really good way to
Pause the way in the podcast.
pause away in the podcast, man. Thank y'all for
Hey, you
watching.
taking my outro?
You wanna do it?
Back up.
You wanna do it?
I got this shit. You got it.
Jesus.
Thanks for watching. You got it.
Go ahead and finish it, nigga.
Thanks for watching the podcast, man. Google Play, Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, YouTube Play, and Audio Mac users.
You said
Fuck
YouTube
all
Play?
of you.
What'd you say? You said YouTube Play?
Yep.
You don't play on YouTube?
All of them. If you guys are watching, if you want the video, it's available on YouTube. The video is available on YouTube at peer-to-peer. The video is available on YouTube at peer-to-peer. Just hit 100K. Put on the notifications, man. Make sure to go.
No, the gang.
Hey,
I'm gonna say in the beginning of the next podcast, shout out to Sir Z Gaming. He did a compilation of us, the best moments of peer-to-peer podcast
say the
Really?
word.
in 2020.
He's
Yeah.
also
Where's
an
that?
authorized meme raider.
Oh, shit.
It's on YouTube.
it's on YouTube.
We gotta watch that after this.
Yeah, he's a legend, man.
Yeah. So
He's
shout
in
out to
every
Sir.
comment section of every video.
Everyone.
I've never not seen him.
Shout out to
First every
Sir
time.
Sir Z Gaming. Big shout out to you, man. I'll make sure I shout you out in the beginning of the next podcast, and also I'll shout you in the beginning of the 100 episode podcast because we're 2 away from that.
Oh, shit.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, we are
Okay.
On the what?
100 episode. Yeah. So yeah, shout out to you, man. Huge thanks to you. A lot of memes. Just can pick off a couple memes off that video. For sure, man. Any final words, John?
Nah, I'm good, man.
Word of mouth, people. We love you.
Love y'all.
I just got a question. You gonna use your car fluid? Like, what's up? It's just been
Yeah, bro.
sitting
John,
there.
you didn't appreciate my fucking gift, man.
What's going on,
I
bro?
give you the windshield washer wiper fluid, man. Put that shit in your car.
You just left that there?
Literally.
Everything's here, but I'm sorry.
Hey, John, you like my present?
Do you eat the cake, bro?
No, he didn't. It's in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tasted it. I don't eat red velvet cake, but it's a thought that counts. I
Oh,
love
you don't?
it.
What type of cake you eat?
I just started eating cake last year, but I eat buttercream.
Buttercream.
It's a cake called buttercream, or the cream in the middle is called buttercream?
No,
I don't-
buttercream.
Buttermilk?
No, it's like butter. It's a butter. I think it's the regular cake. No, it's
A
a
vanilla
buttercream.
cake.
Is the icing called buttercream?
Yeah, I think it's called buttercream icing.
So what is the cake that you eat?
Regular. Ice cream cake, maybe?
Bread.
like white cake.
Bread with sugar.
So regular
I eat
Vanilla
strawberry
cake.
cake too.
No, that makes more sense. Strawberry cake.
I eat lemon cake occasionally.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, so
shit.
lemon cake, yeah.
Yeah, but most of the time I eat white cake.
That's not a cake.
So regular
Yeah, regular.
red cake.
Yeah.
I bet say this.
Good to know.
I'll give you some birthday cake, bro. You know,
Oh, I appreciate it. We're gonna share it.
it's your birthday, nigga. What? I said I'm
I
gonna
want
get.
you to have a slice too, though.
Oh yeah, but
So
I'm
we'll
just
eat
saying
it
I'm gonna
together.
get you. Or actually, I can just get you a slice if like not the whole thing.
We can share the
Why you
slice.
cheaping out,
Yeah, we
bro?
can.
That's
because
mad
I-
romantic, fellas. Real romantic.
No, on some real street stuff. He just signed me. That could have been records.
Yeah, real
so-
street stuff.
No, wait. That coming out my 2%.
We ain't worried about that. All right, guys. All right, guys. We'll catch y'all next time on the podcast, man. Make sure y'all do y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you hit me up. Get signed to could have been. You know what I'm saying? And we'll catch
No,
y'all.
we full.
next
promo.
time.
We full. You just use your
going on right
we
now.
full because you can't keep signing people and then pay my 2%. We full. Remember?
No, remember they gonna get 98% of your 2%.
Huh?
Huh?
They'll get.
So he's gonna get 2% of his 2%?
So I mean, I'm not making nothing.
That's the math.
You gotta call your mom, bro. Update her on the situation.
Yo, yeah. That'd be wild. Nigga got 2% of his 2%. Wow. All right, man.
Is that how you end podcast?
All right, guys. Oh yeah, keep this nigga emoting. Get this nigga emoting real quick. Emote.
All right, guys, it's me again, and welcome to another video.
Davis?